Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Format Podcast live Wednesday night edition. And we're here for you, myself and the Transformer. No Sneed got what you need tonight, but the original Gruesome Twosome gonna hold it down because you know how we do.
The original Gruesome Twosome. Bet. All right.
You're right.
We rocking. We rocking with it.
We're going to have a good show tonight, man. We're going to talk Shedeur Sanders. We're going to give those top fives. I know I blew some of y'all's mind with my top five last week. So we're going to see what happens again. And, of course, we're going to get you right with the pick'em. And then we're going to finish it up with a little bit of NBA talk. So we got some good stuff. We're ready to rock and roll with y'all tonight. But before we do any of that, Transformer, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, bro. Another day of therapy. Put that in my green bake thing for me, please. I'm live, baby. I'm live. My daughter wants to interrupt me while I'm live. But my green thing.
Is that Miss Mariah?
Yeah, that's Mariah.
She can interrupt anytime she wants to, man. Anytime. You tell her I said that.
It just came right over here with it. You know I'm good, man. I'm good. How about you, bro? How about you,
man?
Yes, sir.
You know, I got some nice clear sound tonight. Might be a little bit of echo in here because the room is empty because they took all the stuff out to paint it. But got the nice clear sound tonight back in my spot. You know,
yeah, man.
Good lighting, good sound. So everything's right, man. I'm ready to rock with y'all. Ready to talk some sports, man. So let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out to the channel members. So first and foremost, first channel member, Coach T of the Be Ready Sports Podcast. Cause in order to be ready, what you gotta do, Transformer?
Stay ready.
Stay ready. That's right. Ready. Shout out Coach T with the Be Ready Sports Podcast, man. Not before, but after this, if y'all haven't already, please go ahead, go over to the Be Ready Sports Podcast channel, like, subscribe, hype a video, show Coach T some love, man. As he shows us love, we got to show it right back.
Absolutely.
It's not that serious. What's good, my guy? How you doing, man? Appreciate you always supporting and rock and rolling with us. Thank you so much. Baltimore Bruce, iron sharpens iron, keeping me sharp in the chat, keeping me sharp in the inbox, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support, fam. And of course, Chief Sid Bubba, thank you so much for all that you have done for this great country. Thank you for supporting this channel. And of course, shout out to the boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. I got nothing to say, but I'm gonna make Bruce's day. Go Army. Find a way to beat Navy.
I'll stay home.
Ready to.
That's right. We got to find a way this year because I can't do this for another 365 days. I can't. So yes, absolutely. Shout out to the boys from Annapolis for doing y'all's thing, man. God love all the service academies. Also the boys from Colorado Springs, but since we don't have the same level of animus and the same level of rivalry, you know, it's funny. The Marine Corps is your little brother. The Air Force is ours because until I believe 1942, they were the Army Air Corps. So they literally, you know, split off from us and decided they was going to do a little something. But, you know, we hold it down. But, shout out to all the services. Shout out to all the service members, all the veterans out there, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Holding it down, man. Holding it down. Our future, our past, and our present, man.
That's right. That's
absolutely
right. Yes, sir. All right. Well, let's hit the spiel, and then we'll come back, get these quick hits rolling, and make it happen. Let's do it. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you.
I don't even know why I'm pointing. You know why, though. You know better than me because you need to subscribe to me and Bruce C. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Let's go, man.
You.
Hit the like
You.
button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. You know all the things to do, man. We don't got to repeat ourselves. You heard the promo.
That's right.
Let's go.
You heard the promo. All right, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's start off with the quick hits. Transformer, you want to commence or should I?
Oh, man. Let me just go ahead and get mine out the way.
Do it.
And this way we can start the show with this. And after that, we can just talk about whatever else past that. But we all know what happened this week in the NBA. We knew about the the decision part 2.
Okay.
Right? We knew about the decision part 2.
Right.
LeBron James teased us with a decision part 2 in which, there was speculation about retirement, possible extension, signing, going somewhere else. What turns out to be, it was a Hennessy commercial. Well, a Hennessy promo, pretty much. Him doing his thing, focusing on marketing and a partnership in which I'm pretty sure he's getting paid lucratively to do so.
Yes.
Well, everybody's not holding the same. When we found out it was a Hennessy commercial, we were a little disappointed. Just like, okay.
But it's something bigger than that,
Yeah, but it's like, okay, but we get it. Big move. Good move for you business-wise.
Very good move business-wise, correct.
But sometimes you have situations where, you have the pot calling the kettle black.
Okay.
And Sir Stephen A. Smith got on First Take today. And he was visibly and verbally frustrated with LeBron James.
Okay.
All right. Calling it cringy. Well, we heard words of cringy, pathetic, but it was everything under the sun and bad taste for Sir Stephen A. Smith. And in situations in where we debate a lot of things, some people always have to bring up Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And Stephen A. Smith decides to bring up Michael Jeffrey Jordan. For what reason? I have no idea.
I was about to say, I want to hear why.
I have no idea. So he makes a reference stating that, this is like if Michael Jeffrey Jordan was to announce, I'm coming back, but he didn't. And it turned out to be something else. We would be upset. Stephen A.
What does that have to do with anything?
Stephen A. Nobody brought up Michael. Nobody's thinking about Michael Jordan when it comes to the decision part 2.
Thank you.
Nobody needed to bring. You don't need to bring him into this situation. However, you didn't stop there. You called LeBron selfish. It's all about me. He's crying. He's craving for attention about anything other than basketball. But Sir Stephen A. Smith, don't anytime somebody come on your show and they somehow start pounding you in a debate pause, you always got to bring up, you coming on my show. This is my show. This is mine. I'm the face here. You're coming in my house. Me. Stephen A. Pot calling the kettle black, brother. Pot calling the kettle black.
Fair enough.
Talk about selfish. It's all about you. And you got the nerve to talk about LeBron James, who when we found out it was Hennessy, we were disappointed. It's not about the NBA, but hey, bravo, man. Hey, good job. It's a promotion for a partnership that you have. But Sir Stephen A., you decide to show distaste, disgust, and bring up Michael Jeffrey Jordan, and you all of a sudden say it's all about him. It has nothing to do with that. Yeah. Consider this a commercial for LeBron James. I think it's more than just Shai Gilgeous-Alexander who shoots a commercial, right? I'm pretty sure it's a lot of athletes that shoot commercials.
Tons.
Does that mean they take their eyes off winning basketball games or winning the championship? No. They have to make a life outside of the NBA, right? There's partnerships and sponsorships outside of the NBA. Am I right, Bruce?
Yeah.
Bron can't do that all of a sudden. Poo-woo, whoop-de-doo, that LeBron James has a partnership with Hennessy and he decides to do it that way. That's his form of marketing. Did it work? Yes.
Absolutely.
It worked. So Stephen A., stop crying. It's okay. We understand you don't like the man. And you threw like second greatest player of all time in there, but your
Which
disgust,
is not,
this
but that's
taste
different.
about it has zero to do with Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And stop calling the pot. I mean, stop calling the kettle black, man.
Yeah, pot me kettle for sure.
You the pot. But Bruce, man, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, Transformer, you make great points, man. I'll just say two things can be true. I do agree that I do agree that it's my opinion. I agree with the opinion. I can't say LeBron is for sure. I don't know him. It's my opinion that LeBron is a selfish guy and he's a me guy. But that's not even the point, though. The point is you're 100% right when you say Michael Jordan had zero to do with this. Why did you bring him up? That's one. Number two, you're right. Stephen A is very much a me guy. I don't want to, but I do very well, and you can catch me on General Hospital and this, and my friend such and such, and name dropping all over the place
on the Stephen A. Smith show and blah blah blah.
Like,
me.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Me.
Absolutely. No, and so I wholeheartedly agree with you, Transformer. That was unnecessary, and you didn't need to approach it from that angle if you're Stephen A. Now, do I agree that the dude is definitely very attention-seeking? Yes. Do I believe that he craves attention? Yes. But like you and I talked about, you, myself, and Man Down Mel last night.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't catch our reaction to LeBron's announcement 2.0, you can check that on the channel. But as we discussed, it was a brilliant business move because everybody knows I'm no LeBron fan, but guess what I was doing yesterday morning? Oh, what's it going to be? What's the announcement, right?
Right? What time is it? Did he say something yet?
What's the announcement? I need to know. You know what I'm saying? We were all like that. Like we wanted to know what it was. So a brilliant business move by him.
Yeah.
And if you notice, you never heard me upset with that. I thought I agreed with you that it was very smart. And think about this, right? Do you think Hennessy branded and partnered with LeBron because they didn't think that he's got huge reach and that they didn't think people would want to know what he's involved in? Duh. You get certain people to market your product. They're not going to get me to market the product. Nobody knows who I am except 6.7 thousand people, right? Nobody knows. They're not going to get me to market it. I don't have that reach. So they get one of the biggest, most influential people in the world right now. Smart move.
Absolutely, man. The man has 158 million followers on Instagram.
Right.
Don't you think Hennessy sees that?
Of course they see that.
They're like, hell yeah, I want you to work with us and partner up with us. And we're going to give you a bottle. We want it to be a collector's edition because guess what? He has 158 million followers. Half of them might want that bottle of Hennessy.
Want that bottle. That's right.
He might want that bottle. So guess what? Hennessy gets a huge pay increase. Revenue increase.
That's right.
LeBron, here you go. Boom. 10, 15, 20 million, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Easy work. And all LeBron had to do was, I'm going to make like it's a decision part 2.
Facts.
That's it, man.
Yeah, King of the Chat makes a great point. Stephen A. Smith strutting around NBA sidelines is the most comical cornball attention-seeking stuff ever. And he's right.
Yeah. Right. Stephen A. Smith, another point. Thank you, Steve. Don't you be walking in and waving at people that's not even talking to you. Like
you walking through like you play for the Knicks. Like, seriously? You cover the Knicks, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
They'd be like, man, Stephen, ain't nobody waving at you.
Exactly. And nobody Stephen A. Smith, but you're absolutely right, Transformer. This is the classic case of pot, meat, kettle.
Pot, meat, kettle.
Yeah. Hello, Kettle. My name is Pot. Yeah, I know you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you blacker than the sun thing. Hey,
right. You calling me black?
You calling me black?
Please. Right. No doubt.
All right, back to he who shall not be named. I'm sorry. I got that out the way. Bruce, your quick hit, man.
Yes, sir. So my quick hit, I just found this out prepping for the show. So this was pretty cool. The Stanford football program received a $50 million gift from a former player, and that player is Bradford M. Freeman, who graduated from Stanford in 1964 and has been a major donor for decades. Now, for those of you who don't know about Stanford, Stanford is like, what's the analogy? Maybe Notre Dame or Harvard of the West. Like they are really one of the supreme and most highly regarded academic institutions in the world, right? Harvard, Stanford, Columbia, Yale, Cambridge, Oxford. Like Stanford's on that level. They're that good.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, they happen to be an academic program that has football, right? They're not one of these schools like the SEC schools that makes football the end all be all or the A all be all, as some people want to say, right?
Yeah.
So they happen to have football. They've put out some very good players, John Elway, Andrew Luck, Richard Sherman, among others. But the thing about Stanford that's crazy, which makes it much harder for them to recruit and much harder for them to field a high-level football program year after year, this is the only school in the nation outside of service academies that you have to be accepted to the school before you can sign a letter of intent to play sports there. So like, that's the hard part. You got to get into Stanford before you can sign your letter to play ball.
Dang.
So, yeah, that's real deal, right?
Hey, no, that's real deal. That's for sure. Like, no, you got to be a part. You got to get in.
Yeah, which speaks, volumes about what Richard Sherman was able to accomplish.
Correct.
As a high schooler. But anyway, yeah. So that was my quick hit, man. Former Stanford player Bradford M. Freeman has donated $50 million to the program, and I guess in the modern football world, 50 mil doesn't go that far, but that's a little run because as of right now, I think it's like $22 million a program with the new house settlement rules. Well, each school's academic program, I guess, athletic program has $22 million.
Yeah.
So, but we know most of that is going to go to football and basketball, right? So, this will help, this 50 mil in terms of some players or what have you. But again, it's always going to be on a curve when it comes to Stanford because you got to get into school first. But yeah, that was my quick hit, man. What do you think about a former player donating $50 million to his alma mater?
Giving back to somebody who gave you a chance, right? Paying it forward, looking out for the kids and their future and stuff like that. I'm all about when you're donating towards something that got something to do with our future, right? Whether it be high schools, middle schools, elementaries, and colleges, right? These athletes and celebrities and stuff like that, they go to some pretty cool colleges. I think every college is cool, whether it's a small school, middle school, or big name Ivy League school. I mean, all schools play a critical role in our society. And when folks make it big time, that's a credit to you, credit to the school. You're one of the reasons why I'm here, and you're one of the reasons why I have this said fortune. So I like when celebrities and former players and stuff like that just do stuff like that. Like, hey, giving back and put that towards the future of the kids that you have coming up. You never know who you have in that classroom. Most importantly, Stanford. I mean, they care about the classroom. They're like, hey, you never know who you got in that classroom. And you never know what athlete that's going to benefit off your charity, man. So I appreciate it. I like it.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Yeah, that's good stuff. So, yep, that was my quick hit, and that's all I got, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Sneeze, you got anything? Sneed, can you hear us?
I guess he don't got what we need tonight.
Oh, he don't got what we need. Sneed don't got what we need.
Got what you need.
We miss you, bro. We miss you, bro.
That's a fact.
I've been down a Stanford conspiracy rabbit hole. Oh, whoa, Steve, what's the rabbit hole?
Please don't get him started on this.
Keep it in the chat.
Yeah, please
keep it in the chat.
In the chat. In the chat. All right.
Oh Lord.
Let's go ahead and get started, y'all. Let's do it. First topic. All right. So this is interesting because I want to say yesterday, the Cleveland Browns did something very interesting, and they traded veteran quarterback Joe Flacco to the Cincinnati Bengals, who are in desperate need of a quarterback, but this move isn't going to help them. They traded Joe Flacco to the Cincinnati Bengals. Didn't get much back in return, but the bigger story is, where does that leave Shedeur Sanders, who at that time was third on the Browns depth chart? Now, rationally, you would think, okay, Joe Flacco's out there, Dylan Gabriel's the starter. That would make Shedeur Sanders second on the depth chart, right? You would think that, wouldn't you, Transformer?
Yeah, I would definitely think that.
Right, except Cleveland hasn't officially named him second on the depth chart.
Because it's Cleveland. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're right, because it's Cleveland. No, but they're saying that it could be Bailey Zappi because he's familiar with the system, having been there last year. But this is going to be super interesting to see, and I'm anxious to see. But kind of some of what they're saying is that that he will eventually, play and may possibly start later this year, but they want to do it in a position where they have time to put together a game plan that tailors to his skill set. And I'm wondering, what do they mean by that? Why would you draft a guy that you have to do all this work specifically to tailor to his skill set? He seems like a classic drop back passer to me. So what is all this tailoring to his skill set, man? What's your thoughts on this? And what kind of BS is that, man? I'm going to just say it outright.
Cleveland is going to Cleveland. They're going to Cleveland. And what that means, nobody has no clue but Cleveland. Nobody has no clue but Cleveland. The amount of times they have failed their organization and failed their fan base, failed their team because they make piss poor decisions at QB is just, I don't know how people maintain being Cleveland fans for so long, right? Every decision that they make at quarterback, it always comes back to bite them in the ass. And it's going to be another one that bites them in the ass. If they keep playing around with this kid, keep playing around with his confidence, keep playing around with the fan base who really want to see this kid, who for 4 years, we saw him 2 years at Jackson State, 2 years at Colorado, put up the same consistent numbers, right? You'll be like, oh, well, that's against that sort of competition. Well, we did see him in the preseason, didn't we, Bruce? And he seemed like he played pretty freaking well in the preseason. Well, that's just the preseason.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give the man a shot now. Right? Like, get a man a shot. Like, what are you guys seeing in practice that obviously we can't see because, obviously there's no cameras at practice that's causing you to keep putting this man down or keep putting this man in a situation where he doesn't feel like he's up next? At least, like, make him feel like he's up next. Like, hey, Shedeur, you number 2. For sure. Bet. I'm going to keep working. Right? But you mentioning Bailey Zappi, really? We saw what we had in Bailey Zappi in New England. We saw Bailey Zappi. He had some highlights here, but it was a lot. He had a couple good games. Yeah, he had some highlights here and there and all that. That's cool. But you didn't draft Bailey Zappi. You drafted Shedeur Sanders. So he should be your automatic number 2 because you made an investment in using that as one of your draft picks. Did you not? Am I tripping, or was he an unsigned free agent? I'm pretty sure he was a draft pick. So stop playing around, stop tiptoeing around this kid, man, because you don't know what this is doing to this man's confidence. It's certain teams that have ruined their star players because of said situations. Ruining their confidence is huge. If he feels like he's never going to play, that could ruin his confidence. All of a sudden, he's going to stop caring. Like, Dad, man, what do I do? Like, I'm doing everything in the book, right? I'm showing up to practice. I'm film study. I'm grinding, but it seems like Cleveland just don't want me. The owner already said that he didn't draft me. I wasn't his decision, so damn. All right, I get no love from the owner. That's cool. Now the GM and the coaches are putting me 3rd on the depth chart, even though we just saw what we had in Joe Flacco. The man was a bum stick on skating wheels, and all of a sudden you elevate your first quarterback you picked in the draft to number 1, and then you put the guy that you already saw what he was number 2 over me. Am I that bad in practice? Am I that bad of what you hear in the media and things of that nature? Am I that bad? Like, come on, man, give me a shot. That's all. Give me a shot. But man, shout out to Shedeur Sanders. I saw some of his commentary. Post the. Not post this. Not him not being named number 2, but when he found out that Joe Flacco was traded, he talked to Joe Flacco and things of that nature. And the kid is keeping the spirits up. He's saying all the right things, and doing all of that. So all of this he say, she say about what you trying to paint the light at, we ain't seeing it. We ain't seeing what you're seeing. So make it make sense, guys. I don't like it. Cleveland is going to keep Cleveland, and I'm pretty sure if Sneed was here, he'd probably like, man, as bad as I don't want to agree with you, I agree. We're going to Cleveland this thing. We're gonna Cleveland this thing, but go ahead. Got all that preaching from church. I forgot the name of it. Bethlehem Baptist Church.
There you go. There you go.
Bethlehem. Shout out to Bethlehem.
Yeah, he's spitting. No, but Transformer, you're right, man. And so we can look at this two ways, I guess, right? We can look at that side of it, but maybe we can also look at the opposite side and say, maybe this just puts him in a position that when he finally does get his shot, he's ready, right? He's got the time sitting down, watching, learning. Hopefully he's getting some decent reps in practice, and he's taking the time studying the film, studying the playbook, and doing everything that he can do so he can make the most of his opportunity whenever it comes. And maybe, just maybe, they're being honest when they say, we want to make sure that when he comes in, he's ready and we can take advantage of his skill set. Hopefully that's the case. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know, but we got to hope so.
How much different of a skill set did we see in him and Dylan Gabriel?
I don't know that.
What was the difference?
Well, no. This I'll say. Dylan Gabriel is a much more of a 3-step, 5-step drop, get the ball out quick type quarterback. He can play both ways, right? He can do 7-step drops and deep go down the field. We saw that at UCF. We saw that at Oklahoma. We saw a lot more of the quick game at Oregon, right? Yeah. And so I think Stefanski's saying with the type of offense I run, I think he runs like variation of the West Coast system, those quick 3-5-step drops, get the ball out. Dylan Gabriel is very adept at that. And so we know Shedeur is a guy who likes to hold the ball and he likes to make plays downfield. And that's not necessarily like you hear the terms rhythm, timing, and structure in the way that Stefanski's offense is run. That's not necessarily what Stefanski might be looking for. So Shedeur, he got to continue to work, man. Continue to work, continue to study that film, continue to study that playbook, and make the most of the opportunity. I'm sure that's the same thing Pops is telling him. So, keep your head up, say the right things. Don't be out here miming.
Not every time. One time, okay, that's cool. We get it. Don't keep doing it though.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I guess the question now is for those of us who have been waiting to see, and that's a lot of football fans, when will that shot actually come for him? And while we're on it, let me bring up their schedule real quick and take a look. Maybe we can see. Maybe we can get an idea of when he might get that opportunity. Because listen, I like Dylan Gabriel. I don't think he can remain the starter for any extended period of time, at least not yet. I don't see it, but let's look.
So what would it take? What would it take for you to bench Dylan Gabriel and be like, okay, let's give Shedeur a shot? What would it take? What would you need to see?
Well, a lot of rookies have 2-pick games, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, do you yank him as soon as he has some difficulty? But we can also look at it this way. John Elway got benched as a rookie. Joe Montana got benched as a rookie. It freaking happens, know? Peyton Manning had 28 picks his rookie year. Granted, the NFL was different then, but you get the point.
And that line was just that was like one of the worst lines I've ever seen in this rookie season.
Yeah. So this week, what do we got? It's today, the 8th. So this week, Dylan Gabriel starts against Pittsburgh. That's not a good way for a rookie to start. What I would do, let Gabriel play the next 3 games, right? Pittsburgh, Miami, New England, right? Then they have a bye. Coming out of the bye, depending on what spot Cleveland is in, maybe then you make the change and you see what Shedeur can do against the Jets. Not a great team, right? They have a high pressure rate, but they don't have a high sack rate, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But that could be a spot where he could have some success. The following week, November 16th, they play the Ravens.
Yeah.
And the Ravens, unfortunately, are freaking terrible. That's a pass defense waiting to get lit up. Now, that's a month from now, so they could improve by then. But the point is, those are some possibly winnable games. After the Ravens, the Raiders. So that's a nice 3-game stretch to really get an idea. Okay, what can Shedeur do? San Francisco after that, that's a stiffer test. But, coming down to later in the season, he's got some opportunities. So I would say keep him as the number 2 for right now. Put him as the number 2. Cement him as QB2. Let him back up Dylan Gabriel. Pittsburgh, Miami, New England. Make sure he's getting reps in practice. And then after that bye week, depending on where Cleveland is sitting, put him in and see what you have. because that's what you really need to do. You've got to see what you have. You got this guy on your roster.
You have to.
You have
You have to, because in 2-3 years, you need to be making a decision. You drafted both of these guys at the same time. You can't pay both. You can't pay two quarterbacks.
Yeah. And at the very least, even if you don't want to keep him, see if you can get some good film out there on tape.
For a trade.
And then thank you.
What's happening around the league?
Thank you.
People need a quarterback.
Guys are getting hurt.
Cincinnati is looking at Joe Flacco and got him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like the age of who knows who back in the 80s.
For real. Look, man, freaking Geno Smith ain't even hurt, and the Raiders need a quarterback.
Yes.
They're throwing picks all over the damn place, so but
it's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little crazy. I mean,
yeah.
Right now, like I said, Cleveland is going to Cleveland. They need to figure this out.
Mm-hmm.
And for the sake of Cleveland fans, I think they're just like, man, I just pray they're right this time. Like, because we want Shedeur to start, but
mm-hmm.
Can you go against the coaches? I'm like, well, he's just not fitting our system. Well, why'd you get him? Mm-hmm. Like, if you needed that much work for him to fit in your system, why'd you get him?
Mm-hmm.
You already got you a quarterback previously in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you and your GM? Why is the owner and the GM at such a disconnect that he was like, man, I'm gonna draft another quarterback.
Mm.
And why would your owner come out and just blatantly say that? Keep that on the hearse.
Right.
It's just Cleveland is gonna Cleveland, man. It's unfortunate for Shedeur. Me personally, I thought that he was probably gonna go to Vegas. I thought that's a team that was gonna draft him.
Mm-hmm.
If not the Steelers at the time. I thought the Steelers, because this was prior to the Aaron Rodgers pickup. So I'm like, I thought that one.
The Jets could have done it too.
The Jets already got Justin Fields at that point. But I get your point. I do get your point.
There you go.
But the Jets are an option. I wouldn't want him there. I would definitely rather him in Vegas or Pittsburgh. Because at least in Vegas, he would have had a rookie running back. He would have had a second-year tight end, Brock Bowers, who's a freaking elite weapon. And you have, a Pete Carroll, who's one hell of a coach, right? He may be old, but there's a lot of wisdom that he could give to help mature and nurture this guy. Nurture Shedeur.
Turn around, hand it off, and don't turn it over.
Exactly, right? That could make Ashton Genty look better, because now he's got to get touches now.
That's right.
So, I don't know. Like, for the Jets, no, I wouldn't. I don't want any rookie to go to the Jets that I like. It just seems like that's just another hellhole. That's just like another Cleveland. You don't get drafted. You don't get drafted in New York. Right. It doesn't work out for you. But yeah.
No doubt. Well, yeah, that's where we are now. Let's go ahead and open up the phone lines. We'll take 2 calls on this before we move on. Good with that?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
I look forward to seeing the kid, man.
I really do. I
think you put him in there with the number ones, and we just let us see. Let the fans be the dictator for once. Like, hey, man, give your fans something to see. Give them something to be happy about for Cleveland.
Fans not cutting the check.
Yeah. I get it. But, it's like, man, hype up, like, get your city lifted up.
Yeah.
But don't play around with this Bailey Zappi thing. Don't do that.
You know what it is too, though. As you mentioned, the fans. If Shedeur is the backup, every little mistake, if Dylan Gabriel don't tie his laces
microscope,
and the fans gonna be screaming for Shedeur. So that increases pressure on Gabriel. That increases pressure on the organization. Yeah, that could be problematic. It's why they always say you don't want a superstar backup. You want a backup that's just gonna be quiet, and just wait. And if they need him, what is it? Break glass in case of emergency type.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? That's why Cam Newton and Tim Tebow and these dudes couldn't be backups. It doesn't work. So I think Shedeur is starting to fall into that category. So they're like, okay, if we keep him at number 3, we're at least safe for a little while to allow Dylan Gabriel to have an opportunity to have success. Exactly. Or not. All right. Bruce, what up?
What's up with you? Hey, man, how your boys feeling tonight, man?
Maintaining, brother. How about you?
Good.
Transformer.
Good, bro.
Well, Father Shedeur, man. First of all, shout out to Dylan Gabriel. He didn't play bad Sunday.
No, he didn't.
He didn't play bad. He didn't look afraid. He didn't have happy feet. And shout out to Dylan Gabriel, man. He trying to reach his dreams just like Shedeur, yo. Like it's kind of unfair to him, man, that he got to go through this. That everybody's pushing for Shedeur while he's there. I understand how he be feeling. And every time he say something in a press conference, to sound anything close to throwing shade at Shedeur, they try to blow it up to something that's not. Like the ones that just happened the other day, like the perfect timing thing and all that. Oh, you know, Shedeur got a song called Perfect Timing. Like, you put that in yet? Come on, stop that. They're just trying to cause confusion. It's absolute crap. So, shout out to Dylan Gabriel. He didn't play bad, man. I watched most of that game. It was early Sunday morning, one of those London games. He's more of a West Coast offense type guy. He's more of a dig and dunker. I don't know if he got a big arm. Well, college, he showed some deep ball. I'm pretty sure he could go 50, 60 yards if he wanted to.
But you're right. He is better with the short, quick passing game. You're right about
ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that. Hey, who was good at that? A lot of people did that. And one couple. Brady was a dig and dunker at one point in time. At one of those Super Bowl runs.
You're right.
Absolutely.
But Joe Montana was a Johnny Rice could catch a 10-yard slant and take it.
Right, for sure.
It's a West Coast offense, like. So he did, man. Dylan Gabriel not bad for what I've seen. He's quick. He get the ball. He get rid of the ball quick. He don't hold the ball as long as Shedeur. For Shedeur, it's time. It's time is coming. I think this was the move. This was the plan from the beginning. This was the plan from the beginning to ease everyone in. He's gonna get a shot whether this week. His shot is coming within the next 3 or 4 weeks. You better believe that. You better believe that's probably the highest rated football game on television that Sunday. Even
definitely.
if the powerhouse teams are playing, everybody's gonna be trained into that game. Only thing about Shedeur, he holds the ball a little too long, but truthfully, I think he's better than Dylan Gabriel. I'm not saying as a bad thing. I just think we got to think about this, yo. Shedeur been in turned around 2 programs, Jackson State. I mean, the Deion DeSanders family. Bruce, he gets on me about that Glaze and Sanders family, all that stuff. But let's be real. He turned around 2 universities, Jackson State and Colorado, and he played well. Yeah. Man, the kid got NFL. He got the NFL package. The only thing is his biggest problem is holding the ball too long. So the time is here. His shot is coming. The writing is on the wall. That move, they didn't make that move for Flacco for no reason. So Zappy ain't getting no time. Deshaun Watson's still there too, isn't he? He on IR.
I don't even know what his stats is. I totally forgot.
Let me say this about the Cleveland defense. Everybody keep talking about the Cleveland defense. People have been picking up 30 on them the past couple of weeks. So what am I missing?
That's because your offense can't get nothing, bro. Your defense eventually going to wear out.
Your defense, that don't mean that the Ravens offense couldn't get nothing in 2000, and we still won. We was winning on field goals. So is they really that great?
Yes, they're pretty legit, bro. That Cleveland defense is pretty legit. Yeah, as long as you got Myles Garrett, they're a problem.
They've been getting 30 balls put up on them. We put a 30 ball up on them. Somebody else just put a 30 ball up on them.
Yeah, but when did you start running away with it, Bruce? In the fourth quarter. They're tired, bro. They're tired.
Okay. That's the excuse. They tired.
Well, no.
I mean, you typically see that with great defenses. If their offenses are getting 3 and out, eventually, bro, your defense is like, damn, bro,
And Bruce, you can't really the Ravens at that time was the best offense in the league.
Yeah, man.
Defense in the league.
No, offense when they put 30 plus on Cleveland, they were the best offense in the league at the time.
Okay, before I get off, that kid they got the Cleveland Browns got a young stud running back. He been putting up 100-yard games, Junkins.
Yeah.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
He's been putting up 100. He put up 100, 300 yards games. He had about 3 so far.
I think so. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's really good. Shedeur is coming within the next 2 or 3 weeks. I won't be surprised if it be this Sunday that they're gonna pull it. It's gonna happen. So it's all. Let me say this before I get off. How y'all boys feeling today? How you feel about those Ravens moves you made yesterday, Bruce?
Man, I'm just.
It didn't move the needle east nor west. That shit is still the same.
You think so?
You're not a safety away from being better.
I agree. The next Crosby don't come cross that. They don't trade Mark Andrews to the Raiders, and then a couple of picks for Mike Crosby in the next, when the deadline over, about a couple of days. Man, I don't want to hear nothing about no CJ Gardner. Hey, man, y'all boys have a good show, man. I'm going to probably hit y'all back on next week. All right?
No doubt. Appreciate the call.
You too.
All right, bro.
Shout out to Laura Approve and Amp C. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time being on the show, we appreciate you. We appreciate your commentary. We're on Shedeur's bandwagon. I'm at least on Shedeur's bandwagon.
Hey, look,
right?
you know I'm a Shedeur guy.
You had him as QB1 in the draft.
A year and a half ago.
Yeah, a year and a half ago. So no, we're pro Shedeur Sanders definitely getting a shot. We don't like the.
Sorry,
what happened?
I was going to say let's also be objective here. We got to stop acting. How many 5th round picks get legitimate first QB1 reps? Like, we got to stop that. Whether he should have been a 5th round pick or not, he was a 5th round pick. 5th round picks don't get first team reps. So we got to stop all this. Shedeur hasn't been given a fair chance. He hasn't gotten a fair chance. Cut that out.
Yeah.
End of the day, nobody in his position gets a fair chance unless somebody gets hurt.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
But we definitely want the kid to have a shot, man. I just hate that he went to Cleveland. Them folks had 5 quarterbacks on the roster? Was it 6?
Yeah, it was a bunch at one point. Yeah,
it was crazy.
Now,
like, he's coming to a dysfunctional team that just doesn't know what to do with their quarterback position. They mess it up every time. They traded away probably one of the best quarterbacks they've had in years, and that was Baker Mayfield. They got him up out of there. And now look at Baker.
I know they wish they still had Baker.
So
and Baker is chilling where he is.
Absolutely.
Like, thank you.
Yeah.
They devalued at least 5 young black men with false claims.
I don't know. Elaborate on that. I don't know what that. I don't know what that.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
But yeah. Another caller, man. Another caller. Call in. Or Laura, you could call in. Call in the show and kind of help us, man.
Yeah, elaborate
explain what you're talking about right there.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you, Laura. 904-219-8264 numbers on the screen. We'd love to hear from you so you can kind of expand on your position.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear new voices. And by the way, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. You too, MC. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Mr. Realist, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Woodage, what up, bro?
I missed her. My bad. Loving the realist.
Look at you.
What's going on, my girlie?
Terrible.
My bad. I was so busy trying to listen to Bruce, talk to you, read Laura's comment, and understand. It was just so much going on. So much going on in my brain.
If y'all ever start a podcast, you will see when you're doing the live, there's a lot of stuff to try to take in and kind of manage all at the same time. Yeah. That's why sometimes you see Transformer like, look at me. Look at me. Yeah, a lot of distractions, man.
Woodage, with a question. Who has the worst quarterback history between the Bears, Browns, and the Jets? This is a 3-way tie.
No, it's not. The Bears are the worst.
I'm glad.
Yeah, it's the Bears.
They all suck.
Yeah.
Let me see. Out of the Jets, whom have they ever drafted that was good?
Joe Namath.
Mark Sanchez had what? The Sanchez era?
Yeah.
And after that became the butt fumble guy.
Yes.
After that, Joe Namath.
That's the one. That's the one.
Okay. That's
Ken O'Brien. Ken O'Brien was not bad. Like, he was in the 80s.
Yeah,
that's some decent, it hasn't been, but the Bears, let's keep this simple. In their franchise history, the Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer.
Never.
Even in the modern era of football, the Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer. It's the Bears, period.
Never.
Never
had a 4,000-yard passer.
It's the Bears.
Never. The Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. I guess we're not gonna get that call from Laura Approved. Definitely would have loved to hear from her on that, but that's okay because she's got opportunities with the other topics, and so does everyone else. All right, let's go. This is a segment I really enjoyed. Thank you for bringing it to us, Transform. I love this segment,
and I stumped my own self on my own topic. I'm stumping myself.
So earlier, I'm setting this up, and I'm like, full disclosure, like last week, I did the top 5 like 30 seconds before we started the show.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good top 5, but this one, the top 5 this week was hard. Like really like that number 5 spot, it could be like 5 different teams.
4 and 5, to be honest with you. It's subjective.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
The first 3, I'm like, okay, that's easy. I got the 4 and 5. I'm like, ooh, let me look at ooh.
Did
I'm
you
looking
get
at
your top five,
defense.
or you want me to go first?
I think I got it. I got options at 4 and 5.
Okay. I feel that. All right, so I go first, and you can
Okay, go ahead. Let's do that.
All right. So starting from 5, I'm still with my guy, Baker, touchdown maker.
Okay.
Right. I will have the Bucks at number 5. Baker Mayfield last week threw for 370, 3 touchdowns. This year he has 1 turnover, 4 game-winning drives, which is freaking crazy.
Yeah.
They're playing like the 5th best team right now. That said, they can't keep playing in a way that has to have Baker playing Superman every week. Crazy stat for you now. Check this out. The Bucks are averaging 24 points per game scored. They're giving up 24 points per game. I've never seen that before. That's why Baker got to keep coming out here doing this inhuman stuff.
And that's why every game has been down to the final drive.
And the NFL is loving it, and the gamblers are hating it. No, but so I have the Bucks at
5.
number 5.
Okay.
Number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
Obviously, they lost this past week, but still clearly, I think one of the top 5 teams in the league. But you had to punish them a little bit for losing, right?
Yeah.
Do it a little bit like college. You
got to give it to them. Yeah.
Right? A little bit. That's right. Just another nice little stat. Josh Allen is now 2nd all time in Buffalo Bills history in passing yards.
That was quick. Hasn't been a lot of great Bills throwers because he only been in the league 7 years?
Not too long, 7 or 8 years, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Pretty much him and Jim Kelly, right?
Yeah.
And I guess
shout out Jim Kelly, man.
Joe Ferguson, who I believe was the quarterback during O.J. Simpson's time. He was actually 2nd all time in passing yards for the Bills till Josh Allen passed him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Right. Yep. And the Bills lead the NFL in total yardage differential of plus 398 yards and have a top 5 scoring offense. So they are my number 4 team in the league. All right. Number 3, the champs, Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Excuse me. I got the Eagles. Obviously, I had them number 1 going into last week because they hadn't lost yet. It wasn't pretty, but they were still undefeated and they were still the champs. Now they've lost, kind of come back to earth just a little bit. Teams are kind of figuring it out how to key in on them, really controlling Saquon Barkley so far. Obviously, no, Woody's number 1 is not Losman. It's Jim Kelly. He said JP Losman. That's crazy. It's Jim Kelly, number 1 all-time passer for the Bills in yardage. Anyway, the Eagles I have at my number 3 spot. Again, they lost, so you got to punish them a little bit, but still one of the best teams in the league, even though it's not pretty. They're controlling Saquon. But the interesting thing is, even in the loss, they got the wide receivers involved. So the question, though, is when are the Eagles better? When they're just winning by running the ball and just making the plays they need to make through the air, or when they are deliberately trying to get the wide receivers involved? You know what I'm saying? Like
they're better when they play like the Eagles.
Agreed.
Get out of the media.
Agreed.
Stay off the headlines.
Yeah.
Play Philadelphia Eagle football.
That doesn't help though when you got your wide receivers putting stuff out there on Instagram and Twitter. You know what I mean?
Well, shut up. You're getting paid.
I'm with you. I'm with that.
And we're winning.
Yep.
So you want to? I can trade you to a loser if you want me to, and get a boatload of picks for an AJ Brown.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Who's number 2?
Number 2, San Francisco 49ers, who the reason I have them this high, they're 4-1. They're leading their division. Nobody expected this. They lost talent over the summer. There should be number 1 wide receiver is still out with no timetable on a return. And their starting quarterback, who they just paid $250 million, he's injured. They got the 2nd guy in, Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. But so they got the backup in, and he's balling out. He hasn't lost yet. And you're wondering, how the hell is Mike Shanahan doing this? I have number 2, San Francisco 49ers, top 5.
I already got your number 1 on
total yards. I don't know if you do. Total yards and passing yards is top 5 is San Francisco, which is weird because they want to run the ball. By the way, Christian McCaffrey now has 11,522 scrimmage yards and 84 touchdowns in just 100 games joining company like Jim Brown and Emmitt Smith. Big names.
That's big names. Huge
he doesn't
names.
deserve to be anywhere near those guys, but those are huge names.
Absolutely.
And number one, you want to guess who my number one is?
I got the Jags.
Oh, it's the Lions, man.
It's the Lions. You got the Lions. I wrote the Jags for you.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. No, that's why I was saying like number 5 is so hard because it could have been the Jags, it could have been the Bucks. You know, there's a couple more teams in there that it could have been, but
okay, you got Lions.
I have the Lions at number 1. They're second in the NFL in sacks, 16 sacks on the year. Third in turnover differential +6. So they are playing very good complementary football. Let's see. Last week, defense forced 3 interceptions, 2 sacks, 2 fumbles, and got a safety. First time in franchise history with that combo. That is a dominant effort. So there you go. I have number 5 Bucks, number 4 Bills, number 3 Eagles, number 2 49ers, number 1 Lions. And I know Edward is upset because I didn't have the Steelers in there somewhere. But that's another team that could have been in at number 5. You see what I'm saying? That number 5 slot is tough, bro.
No, it's tough. It's definitely tough. I'm still looking at I got 6, 7 teams right here, but I'm like,
right.
I think I got it figured out.
You got 6 top 5 teams, right? Yeah.
I got 6 top 5 teams. Okay. Number 5.
You're not funny, Woodage. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, that could have been number 5 as well. Great.
Indianapolis Colts.
I like that.
Now, the tie between the Colts and for my number 5 were the Bucks.
Okay.
The reason I'm picking the Colts is that for the reason you stated earlier, the defense has to stop giving up such huge numbers.
Yes.
It's only so many times you can keep winning a shootout.
Yeah.
It's only so many times Baker's going to have to come down there and save the day. It's only so many times he's going to have to bail you guys out. So keeping you out on the outside for now. The Colts, they've just been dominating.
Number 3 scoring defense and scoring offense. I'm sorry, in the NFL.
I mean, Indiana Jones, because I almost called him Danny Dimes. He's not Danny Dimes no more. That's Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones for sure.
Indiana Jones has been balling. He's been what I tell you got to do if you're a Colts quarterback. Once the ball gets hiked, turn around,
hand it off. That's right.
A guy by the name Jonathan Taylor, right there, waiting. Hand it off to him.
Thanks.
And let that guy bruise up that defense. Let that defense low. Okay, we gotta worry about him. You have 3 legit targets in Indianapolis that you can just pick your poison, Danny. They're all open. Right? So for that reason,
Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones, he's also mobile.
Yeah, so he can get out.
On the read option, he can fake you out and take off. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now he may get tired and pass out on the way to the end zone. If it's a 50-yarder, I still ain't forgave him for that. That was crazy.
He got ran down. That's right.
He didn't know he fell. He fell down.
Right.
He fell down. He was like, I was tired.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy.
The grass tripped him up, man. He couldn't make it. So I got them at number 5. Number 4. I kept the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Philadelphia Eagles. I think they played cat and mouse with the media and their fan base and AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. You're playing cat and mouse. That game was a FU game from Coach Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. I think they purposely played that game that way. Purposely. No one in their right freaking mind who's up for 3 quarters is giving Saquon Barkley 6 carries. Not even on Madden. Not even a kid on Madden. Be a 5-year-old playing with Madden. He's going to use Saquon Barkley if he's up. You're trying to run and bruise that defense. I'm not trying to throw the ball 38 times out of nowhere just so I can please my receivers who are complaining about us being 4-0. Complaining about us being 4-0.
Yeah.
You'll get your chance. You'll get your shot. But right now, what we're doing works. We're following the formula. Let's try it your way. Okay, cool. Devontae Smith had a great game. AJ Smith had a decent game.
Yeah.
You guys broke off, right?
Facts.
What happened? What was the final result? We lost. So let's stick to our formula. We're going to stick to the Philadelphia Eagle ways, and we're going to continue winning games the way we win games.
Mm-hmm.
Stop complaining. Shut up. If you don't want to be here, we'll gladly trade you. We got a stacked defensive roster.
Yeah.
We got our quarterback. We got our running back. Trust me, we can trade you for some quality pieces and keep adding and build a dynasty with this team. We have the pieces to do so. So I'm not even going to elaborate. Eagles at number 4. Because I almost went on a tangent here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Why? Because I had them last year. I mean, I had them last week. They were on my top 5 list. Yeah. They're on a bye week. Right. So they didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
And I haven't seen them. So I have to be fair to my, because I try to stay fair comparison to myself, because I don't want to contradict myself, right?
That's cool.
Hey, they won. They're 3-1, so they're still a winning team. Yeah. This week, that'll determine whether I'm going to knock them down. But I'm not just going to knock them out of my top 5 all because they had a bye week. That's not fair.
No, I get why it's not fair, but is it knocking them down if someone else like plays so well that you feel like they got to move up? Sometimes teams just get screwed that way. And it's not taking a shot at that team, but like,
yeah,
you know,
I get it, but I do like the Steelers.
Okay.
I like the Steelers. I think their defense have finally woken up. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to come out of this bye week very, very strong. Mm-hmm. They have another week of practice to try to tighten up the little small things that were going wrong during the season that kept them in some games and, kept them out of some games at some points. And Aaron Rodgers off of a bye week, he normally comes out swinging. So I think this is going to be a good bye week for him. So I'm going to keep the Steelers at number 3.
Okay.
Number 2. Let's go Jags.
Wow.
Let's go Jags, man.
You called me crazy when I had the Jags at number 5 last week. You got them at number 2 this week?
No, I didn't call you crazy. I just said,
okay, for having the Jags at 5.
That was Sneed.
Okay. I
remember being surprised.
Okay.
But I said I wasn't mad at it. I'm like, I'm not mad at that. Okay. I'm like, they do have the number 1 scoring defense. I mean, not scoring defense. They lead the league in takeaways. Yeah. I'm like, that defense is legit. That run game has come alive.
Yes, sir.
Trevor Lawrence isn't putting his team in situations to where they're losing games.
No, he's not.
He could have. By last week, he could have been 4-0 if it wasn't for a phantom pass interference call on Travis. I almost called him Travis Simpson.
Travis
Hunter. There you go. Travis Hunter. Yes. So I'm like, so he didn't put his team in position to lose that game. So I like the Jags, man. They just beat the reigning AFC champions for the first time since 2009. I think that's what it was. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a long time.
That is a long
That's
time.
a long time. So they're currently sitting 4-0. That defense, Jacksonville, Florida, they are on cloud 9, cloud 10 if there was another level. So I'm going to put the Jags at number 2 for that masterful performance, especially for Trevor Lawrence. Now, the thing is, I liked what I saw because Liam Cohen is starting to kick in for Trevor Lawrence. He's starting to kick in.
I think
I think we're getting a little bit more because last week I saw a Clemson version of Trevor Lawrence that I haven't seen in Jacksonville for quite some time. Breaking out the pocket. It ain't there. Tuck the ball, go. If you got it, take the ball, tuck the ball, go. You got legs. He was getting plenty of first downs last night when the reads weren't there. They were very quick. They were methodical. He wasn't like running into a linebacker and nothing like that. He was, okay, no, I see it, go. I see it, go. Keep the drive alive, and we'll worry about the next pass. Travis Hunter, big catch. Get him the ball. Get him more involved on offense. Get him more involved.
Can I interrupt you for a second? I want to give a shout out to Baltimore Bruce because we were texting during the game, and at one point he was like, "Yo, throw the ball up to Travis Hunter in the end zone and let him make a play." I'm like, "Yo, Travis Hunter is small. This is not Colorado anymore." And he said, Bruce said to me, he can out jump these guys. I'm like, you understand? This is the league now, right? He's He's small.
That boy
Now,
can leap though.
and that's where I was going. And Bruce was
Yeah.
100% right, and I was wrong because on that final drive, he jumped out the damn stadium to catch that thing over two bigger DBs. So yeah, I wanted to give Bruce a shout out because he did say that to me like earlier in that same game. Throw it up and let Travis Hunter make a play. And I'm like, no, he's little. He's not doing that.
No,
and lo and behold, he made probably the most important catch of the game. So shout out to
catch.
Bruce.
Big time. You got BTJ, Brian Thomas Jr., and now you got a Travis Hunter. Yeah. At this point, I know Liam Cohen saw that catch and was like,
yes.
You just got some more plays on my play sheet. You just opened up this offense for me. Duval.
Right. But you know what, though? Here's another thing with Liam Cohen. I think I mentioned this last week with Liam Cohen. He going into this past game, he had the Jags with the number 4 rushing offense in the league.
Exactly. Travis Etienne he's toting it.
Travis Etienne has turned himself into a legitimate three down back in the NFL.
Correct.
I'm impressed with that.
Correct.
I never saw that coming.
And then last game, it wasn't even him that led the team in rushing. It was Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence led the team in rushing, all because he was like, hey, Liam said, tuck and go. If you don't see it there, because Chris Jones is coming. So don't sit in that pocket too long.
Like, we're not going to let Etienne beat us.
Yeah. He was like, okay. He was like, they're going to collapse. They're going to try to keep you off the edges. Tuck and go if you don't see it. And that's what Trevor Lawrence is doing, man. So shout out to the Jags. I have them at number 2. And my number 1, we're going to get it the same. The Lions.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Ever since week 1 when Green Bay beat them and everybody had questions about the Lions, like, okay, Lions are, they lost their offensive coordinator. They lost their defensive coordinator. What's going on with the Lions? The Lions aren't playing like the Lions. I think they just still thought it was the offseason. Yeah. They probably thought it was still preseason because ever since then, they've been putting foots. They've been putting foots in everybody. It's like that offense is back clicking. Sonic and Knuckles are back clicking that defense, and Aiden Hutchinson back clicking. They're taking away the ball. It's everything's clicking. So they
the Lions got 16 sacks, man, and they +6 in turnovers.
+6 in turnovers. Come on, man.
Sacks, man. They're getting after the quarterback. What's his name? About to get paid. The edge rusher from
Aiden Hutchinson.
He's gonna get paid.
He's gonna get paid, and he was gonna get paid this offseason actually before his injury.
Injury, that's right.
But the injury happened last year, and he's coming back, and he's picking right back up where he left off.
Yeah.
So
Jared Goff had 153.0 passer rating against the Bengals.
Crazy work. Crazy. Now, granted, it's the Bengals, but still, whatever team that lines up, they getting them out of there.
Yeah,
they're getting them out of there. Scoring 40 points or more on multiple occasions. So
that's right.
That's my top 5. So Colts number 5, Eagles number 4, Steelers number 3, Jags 2, Lions 1.
So we have a very different top 5, but I like it. It's very valuable what you got there. Here's my question for you. What do you think of the 49ers, man? I have them at number 2. You don't have them in the top 5 at all. What do you think? Think they're phony?
I'm not convinced.
Okay.
I'm not convinced. They have a very easy schedule. One of the easiest schedules.
They do.
The Rams win, kudos. But I see that a lot in divisional games. It's divisional games. Yeah, it's always man. It's like you got the teams know each other. It's a rivalry there. They're gonna clash. And I mean, look, now granted, it came down to a fumble. The Rams should have won the game, right? But that's that divisional clash. So I'm like, favorable schedule. Oh, okay. Rivalry game. Okay. I need to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
I need to see Brock Purdy back. I don't. Mac Jones isn't going to be the starter. Right now, you're winning with Mac Jones. Great. But that's not going to be your starter in 2 to 3 weeks.
And that's the crazy part.
Yeah, but I'm looking at you as a team, as a whole, right?
No, I got you.
So without your starter being there, I'm just not convinced yet, Bruce.
To me, that's what convinces me. Yeah. I see that from the opposite angle. That's what convinces me. Like they're missing so much, and they're still out here really playing good football and winning these games. So
that's good. That's good. And you still got Mac in the back. Return of the Mac. Mac Daddy. Return of the Mac. Not Mac Jones, but McCaffrey. McCaffrey. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you got 2 Macs.
Yeah,
Mac Jones and C-Mac.
Yeah. C-Mac, you got C-Mac, boy. That boy will give you 100 scrimmage yards every game. Everybody's like, man, he's not running the ball pretty well. That's fine. Every game, 100 plus total.
Yo, they
100
try
plus
to
total.
win. What? Who? They try to hit me win. What? But I was packing the Mac in the back of the act. What? I was packing the Mac in the back of the act. Oh. Man.
But no, but I had Bucks was definitely on my list. But the defense kind of took it out for me. I was just like, there any shootout. I'm like, oh, because I want to get a love to Baker because Baker deserves it. Baker's been balling. But
that was my other
team
question.
thing. This is a top 5 for the team. So I'm like, I got to look at your defense. Your defense is giving it up.
Yeah,
they're giving it up. So that's why I got the Colts.
All right, one more question before we move on and open up these phone lines. Individual question: do you think Baker can win the MVP?
Okay, the shot's there now. The shot is definitely there. Quentin Hampton is hurt. I think he may go on IR for the Chargers. The Chargers are going to be in trouble if they're going to have to rely on just throwing the ball all day. They're going to be in trouble. That's not going to look good for. That's not going to be.
Oh, Amarion Hampton. Yes.
What did I say? Who did I say?
You said Quentin. Yeah.
I'm mixing the receiver and the running back.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
It's the receiver and running back.
Out here doing make my own player. Dynasty mode.
My player dynasty mode.
Right.
Amarion Hampton, yeah. So
yeah,
Amarion Hampton, I think the injury is a little bit more severe than they thought. So he may go on IR for a little minute. So his stock, if they're just going to rely on throwing the ball, that's not Jim Harbaugh's way.
And both of their left tackles are injured. Rashawn Slater, all pro, and then Joe Alt, who was picking up the slack and had not given up a pressure or a sack. He went out. He's got the ankle. So
exactly,
he's not done for the year, but still, there's a lot going wrong right now.
It's a lot going wrong for Justin Herbert. So I think his stock may slide. Josh Allen's is still going to be up there. Yeah, they lost against the Patriots, but that's another divisional game. It can go either way. That was just a sloppy performance from the Bills, period, last week. That I just didn't like. That's why they kind of fell out of my top 5 there. Okay. I need them to tighten that stuff up. They can't be, having those type of games. To where now we're just talking about the Patriots being back all of a sudden. They're not back. They're good. They're going to be good. They're okay, but nobody's worried about the New England Patriots, in my opinion. But Baker definitely truly has a real shot. This could be one of the years that they definitely have a potential MVP, and they're going to have the offensive rookie of the year. Because Emeka Egbuka, God, I wish I could have picked him.
What?
I wish Green Bay would have been get that guy. Can we get that guy? Get that guy. Because that kid's freaking balling, man. That man over the top, deep cut, cross route. Like Baker's like, I'm finding him. I want to say they lead the league in quarterback to receiver yards, and I think they're like top 3 in every statistical category as far as a quarterback to receiver.
Yeah. Well, look, he is September offensive rookie of the month, so
he could be October.
Out here killing.
And right now he started off October with a bang. So catch up. Yeah. Travis Hunter, you had some good catches, but Emeka Egbuka, man, that boy had a buck 50 or buck 40, buck 30 or buck 40, something like that. It was something high. And them catches was right on time because, again, it was another shootout in Seattle in that loud fan base. It's not that serious. His ranking, number 5, Tampa. So he agrees with you. Number 4, he got the Jags. Number 3, Philly. Number 2, Indiana. Number 1, Detroit. I saw New England popped up, so I almost said number 2, New England. Like, wait a minute, what?
New England.
Number 6, New England. Vrabel got them boys playing so far.
I don't think they're
too soon. Too soon.
No, number 6 got a lot of people fighting for that spot.
Yeah, you can get that to the who'd you not have on the list? You can give that back to the Bills. The Bills lost against New England, but you're not putting New England over the Bills as a team. No,
New England's not over the Niners.
No, I wouldn't put that over them.
Again,
those divisional games are tricky.
No, I was disagreeing with you. That number 6 spot is really tough.
No, it's definitely tough. Definitely tough. Like I said, I was fighting between the Bucks and the Bills, and I'm like, oh man, All right, the Bills pissed me off, so let me go ahead and just kick them off the list real quick, and let me go ahead and elevate the Colts up on this list, man, and the Jags, because I was like that Jags performance. That was a good game. That defense stepped up when it needed the most. That pick six, 99-yard pick six return from Devin Lloyd was right on time. It was right on time. All right,
huge.
So, but yeah,
for sure.
Because that was what, a 21 points unanswered at that point. The 99 yards.
Yeah.
This week. No, still no. Still no, it's not that serious. No.
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to open up the phone lines. We'll take a couple calls on this. If anyone wants to give us a shout and tell us who your top fives are, we would love to hear from you. So you know the number, 904-219-8264. Look, if you're a regular viewer on this show, this number should be saved in your phone by now. Thank you.
Bruh. This should be for the new ones.
Right? That's a public service announcement. Edward, what's good? You calling for old Adolph, man?
Good afternoon.
Stay focused. Brother. There you go. What's going on, bro?
How you doing, brother? I'm glad you get better and speedy recovery.
Absolutely, brother. Appreciate it.
So this is right here. I had to switch my list up. This is
hold on. You only see one person on the screen right here, man.
I mean, you did come off disrespectful.
My top anyway. My top five, basically. My dark horse team right now. I have 3 dark horses at number 5.
Well, you got to pick 5, bro. It's only 5. We can't do that.
I know it can change. I know it can change, but I got the Colts. It's the Colts, Jacksonville, and I ain't hear nobody talk about Seattle. I'm pretty sure everybody probably think that Sam Darnold can turn back into a pumpkin. So they've been doing
turn
good.
Back to a pumpkin. Sam Darnold had a very great game until the last possession.
Yes.
Shootout with Baker.
Shootout with Baker. Absolutely. And they got that dog over there in receiver. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce it.
JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Appreciate the name, Transformer. So anyway, so my number 5 team is Philly. I'm dropping Philly down. Look, you got your guys, man. You got your guys, and then not only that, it's like, hey, I don't know what it is, but that man cover is a curse. Saquon Barkley, I mean, he ain't doing what he's doing, and everything like that. I mean, AJ Brown, I think they kind of figure out AJ Brown. He only got 2 good routes. It's a comeback and a quick route, and they shutting him down on that. I mean, he only had that one good breakout game against the Rams. And so they dropped down to me. And then plus, apparently, and this is just my opinion, I honestly think the offensive coordinator doesn't believe in Jalen Hurts. I guess he got him being a game manager.
I don't think Jalen Hurts cares. I think he only cares about winning.
He's always been like that.
Oh, okay, Transform. I appreciate that. But so okay. Number 4, I got I'm going with who was that? I got to put the Rams in there. Rams look pretty good. They look really good. So I got Rams at number 4. I like how they look. Even though they got that running back that cost them that game, he fumbled. So I forgot what college team he came from, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
I think Notre Dame is the name of that team.
Man,
he absolutely cost him the game, and that was terrible. Can't get around it.
Appreciate that, Transformer. So that's number 4. Number 5.
I'm about to have an accident with this phone connection.
Hey, hey.
You gonna do nothing but call my phone? That's all he gonna do.
So, anyway, number 3, I'm going to go with Buffalo. They turnovers. They had 3 turnovers that game against New England. I really thought they was going to win that game. I mean, hey, they running back, New England running back. I mean, how could you not take over that game?
Yeah,
he fumbled, I think, twice or something like that. Rashad Stevenson. I can't. I forgot. I think
Rashondre Stevenson.
Ramondre Stevenson.
Ramondre. I said Rashondre.
Oh, okay. Appreciate that, Transformer. So number 2, I'm going to go with Detroit. I like how Detroit looks. That's number 2. And number 1, look, man. Hey,
Steelers, bro.
I'm stupid.
No,
are you about to say the Steelers?
What was that, Transformer?
Are you about to say the Steelers?
No, absolutely not. I'm biased. I mean, I'm not going to do that. No, they are in the top 10. but I ain't gonna put them number one. I'm gonna put Baker as number one.
Oh,
Ooh.
And the reason why I'm saying Baker number one is because you lost Mike Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you got Chris Godwin came back, but he's supposed to be your number one, but he's not playing a number one.
Mm-hmm.
He got a ways to get. He's not even back in shape yet, so I wouldn't even have him as my QB. I mean, my wide receiver 3. I mean, my 2.
No,
he'll be my wide receiver 3 right now.
No. That's what I'm saying. So he's supposed to be like the number one after Mike Evans went down, but you got the rookie. He's doing this thing.
Yeah.
I think And then they lost Bucky. Is he injured or something like that too?
Mm-hmm. Bucky Irvin is hurt. Yeah.
And he's still putting the work in and closing the casket. He should be. I know this is not the topic about it, but he should be a number one MVP candidate right now. Baker is really getting the job.
I think he is.
Yeah, he's really getting the job done. He's getting the job done. I mean, hey, I know their defense been giving up points and all that, but Baker been keeping them in close in the game. So. Yeah, I got Bucks number one. I wouldn't put Steelers there. Nah, absolutely not. I wouldn't do that. Nah.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
So you put the Bucks over the Lions. I'm curious on how did you arrive to that conclusion? So
the reason I'm doing that because like y'all just mentioned all before I called in, everything you just said, Transformer. Then not only that, man, you lost your guy. I mean, Mike Evans, he's up there. You know what I'm saying? And then you lost your running back, and you still closing the casket and putting them on the grill. He's doing what he's doing. I mean, I know that he's been doing it, repeating with bringing them back and everything like that in the fourth quarter. But that's why I got them number one over the line. Lions, you got your weapons, you got everybody. I just found out that I saw a notification with Amon St. Brown didn't practice because of his hand or something like that. But I don't know.
He ain't worried about that.
No.
Yeah. Then it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? But then like I said, I dropped Philly down, man. I'm not on the Philly train. I'm not. I'm really honest.
I would hope not. They don't have Philly trains in Memphis. But okay, you mentioned about how they're coming back, they're winning these games and the shootouts. What's the reason why they have to have these shootouts?
I get it because of their defense and everything like that, making them doing what they have to do. I get that part, but I'm still looking at their offense like, man, Baker ain't got his weapons. He's still doing what he's doing.
But the Lions are doing it on both sides.
But the Lions, see, they got their weapons. So I'm more impressed with what Baker is doing instead of the Lions. Because, yes, they got everybody. Yes, absolutely. I get
but
that.
This isn't the top five players, top five teams.
No. I understand that, sir. I understand that. But I'm impressed with what the Bucks are doing.
That's fair. No, that's fair. I'm not saying you're not wrong with being impressed. But that's kind of a reach that you're just putting them number one because of one side of the ball. Right. They're porous at defense right now.
Well, let me transform and let me interrupt for a second.
Yeah.
You do know Edward doesn't care about defense at all, right?
What? Okay, you know what? I wasn't going to talk to this guy right here, but damn it, Bruce. Hey, man, I don't want to talk to you right now. Okay, you're very disrespectful.
Hey, man,
I'm not messing with you right now.
You my brother, Edward.
No, I ain't your brother, bro.
You, man.
I don't want hey, that paint that you got in your house right now, it really causes your brain cells to mess up what Morgan Freeman said to lean on his little short.
Kill your brain cells, son.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's wrong with you right now. That's exactly what's wrong with you. I can't believe you said that Young Buck is a better rapper than Young Dog. I'm not rocking with you, dog. Yep. Man, look, hey, I'm not going there far, bro. But anyway, this is not about that. We are talking about NFL right now.
That's right.
Thank you. But that's all I had to say, sir. I appreciate it, Transformer, you accepting my call. Make sure everybody hit the like and subscribe. Sir Capilot, man, you in timeout right now, but y'all keep running a good show.
Absolutely, brother.
I appreciate the call, brother. Thank you.
Love you, bro.
Thank you, Transformer. Love you too, Transformer. Water.
You be you.
Bruce, you drink some Coke or something right now. I ain't talking to you, bro.
All right, brother.
Very disrespectful.
No doubt.
All right, y'all.
All right, brother. Edward, that's my guy, man.
I love him, man. Okay. Baker's not even top. He's not even top 2 in MVP odds. They're having a serious bias for Patrick Mahomes.
Wait, he's still new. What?
Patrick Mahomes is number 2 in the odds
for MVP.
For MVP.
How?
Baker's number 3. And of course, Josh Allen's number 1.
Well, I guess we just gotta let it play out. I don't know.
Wow.
Whoa, Bruce, what's up, my brother?
What happened?
No, I thought like it was some feedback, like a loud screech or something like that.
It was a speed. Well, I'm gonna go here first. We're going to bottom. I ain't gonna get into no details. I'm just gonna list my bottom 5.
Okay.
Jets, Ravens, Saints. Jets,
He put the worst 5.
Yeah.
Jets, Ravens, Saints, Giants. There's one more out here. Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Miami.
Miami. My fault. Yeah.
No, that's a good bottom 5 though.
Top 5, man. With a change to the guard, baby.
What you got?
Top 5. I got New England at 5.
Okay. Okay.
Rightfully so. I got Indiana Jones in them at 4.
Okay.
Right? Got Jacksonville Jaguars at 3.
Okay.
I got Tampa Bay at 2.
Okay.
And I got Detroit at 1. But let me explain. I ain't gonna only give me 2-3 minutes.
No. Do your thing, man. Okay.
Jaguars, they young and they biting, just like New England. They young and they biting. They drafted well. Everything they've been doing over these years, even though they've been losing for years, is coming to fruition. They got young studs down there. Ain't nobody old down there. You know what I mean? Everybody biting, they hitting, and the Jaguar coach is something about him. He got the locker room in the grip of his hand. They could run through the wall for this guy.
That's true.
The reason it is when your defense, not your offense, I mean, but when your defense is playing like that and being attentive, not blowing coverages, not being goofballs out there, tackling, not missing tackles. That is a reflection of your head coach. And whoever Liam Cohen is or wherever he comes from, he's doing one hell of a job with that Jaguars team. They are playing for him. And it was a fun thing to see Monday night. I really enjoyed it. I'm a huge Ravens fan. I beat purple. Cool. But I'm a football guy. I can watch any football game.
Right.
That was football, man. That defense was unbelievable. Vrabel got the Patriots biting up there, man. He always liked Vrabel. I always liked them. It was sad that he never had a true quarterback in the Tennessee when Derrick Henry was in his prime.
Yeah, AJ Brown.
If Vrabel had a quarterback in Tennessee those years, Tannehill was solid. I'm talking about somebody to get them over a hump. They most definitely would have went to the Super Bowl. They went to the NFC Championship one year with Derrick Henry won the MVP that year. They lost. Matter of fact, the year they whooped us in the divisional. Actually made me cry. I cried that game. Man, I cried for the tear. I was there, man, and they put belt to it. And then when you fall, you can get in trouble when you fall. Come here, boy. And they take that belt off that league. They did us like that. Man, that was the big trust year. That's the year the Titans.
Big trust. Yeah.
New England playing. Like certain coaches they run through the wall for. I love seeing that. Shane Steichen with the Colts. They'll run through the wall for him. They'll run through the wall. Baker, I always mess with Bruce. I call him Baker Mayfield. But truth is, he's the MVP of the league. He's been clutch the whole year. When the time came, he came through in the clutch. He's been exceptional in the fourth quarter. He's been exceptional when it was time to make a play. He's front runner MVP. I don't know what the odds are right now.
It's Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, that's all. He deserves to be in there. And for Detroit, man. Why Jared Goff not in the MVP discussion? Come on, man. What are you, 70%, 73% completion percentage?
Crazy.
Where is he at?
Crazy.
He's sixth right now.
I'm looking at his numbers. He be like 25 for 30. Like he don't miss. He's going down. He's going to go down if he keeps this up another 2 or 3 more years. He's going to go down to one of the most accurate quarterbacks of all time.
For sure.
If possible, he's entered towards the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to say yet. But give him 3 more good solid years. Jared Goff is making the case to make that Hall of Fame, get that gold jacket.
Maybe so.
But man, these young team, up-and-coming teams, the Colts, the Patriots, the Jaguars, it's a great thing to see. Even though I'm purple, I bleed purple. It's a great thing to see these young teams coming up.
For sure.
These organizations, man, getting together. And these young coaches, man, is not like these stubborn old coaches like we got in Baltimore. Shane Steichen, well, Vanderbilt, he's kind of, but he's not old, but you know. I always liked him, his temperament, everything about Vanderbilt. He was a player once. And he coached like he used to play. He's a tough guy. And the Jacksonville, man, I don't know, man. I'm trying to catch them every week. I just something about them that I really enjoy watching. Now, I told you, Bruce, about Travis Hunter, didn't I? I said,
I got to stop talking to you on game day, man. You said it like an hour before you did that.
He's not ripped. And bam, there you go. Bam. He made 3 great plays that day. He made a couple guys miss him over the field, too. He made 3 good, essential plays in the game to help them win.
Absolutely.
So, okay, man. Hey, man. That Bruce said you're having a great show.
Appreciate it, brother.
I'll probably get y'all boys back if I see something interesting I want to talk about.
No doubt, man. Back. Appreciate the call,
yes,
brother.
Sir.
Another great call from Baltimore, Bruce, man. Yeah,
as always.
I got to stop talking to him on game day, man, because every time I say, nah, like an hour later, it happens.
At that point, I'm starting to sell up parlays by what he say.
I know, right?
What you think? Set up a parlay.
Man, look, if I could gamble, man, shoot. But no, great call, Bruce. Great call. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take it to the next one. Speaking of parlays and all that, right? Speaking of
Matt
that,
Stafford's averaging 300 yards a game. He's the only quarterback that's doing that right now. Take that back. I'm sorry. I didn't refresh my screen. He's the second behind Mac Jones.
Oh, who?
Mac Jones.
No doubt. All right, let's go to the pick'em, y'all. Let's go to the pick'em. Oh, my God. Wait. Okay, you know what we got to do.
Who it? We on the format. We on the podcast. 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 Now listen up. Look. Now while he stands tough, notice that this man did not have his hands up. No, I'm just going over there, man. I'm just playing.
No doubt.
Yo. All right. So good week for the NFL. Horrible week for all 4 of us in our pick'em sheets last week. Okay. Boy, did they get carved up.
Ooh.
We all had losing records. Nobody had a winning record. Yikes. 3 ties and 1 person sits at the top of the throne of the losers. It's got to be one loser that's better than everybody.
Right.
That loser just so happened to be me at 5-9. While Bruce, Sneed, and Brittany from Sideline Speaks podcast tune into that podcast, all tied at 4-10.
Ooh.
One game I picked that was pretty different from y'all. I picked Dallas. That's how I got to the 5.
All right. Well, hey, sounds good.
The rest of you guys picked the Jets. I picked Dallas. That's how I ended up with 5 wins on last week. So hopefully this week, oh my God, be a much better pick'em week because there was a lot of upsets last week, man. But here we go. We're gonna start it off. Thursday night football. We have the Eagles, the mighty Eagles, traveling to New Jersey, technically, yes. But it's going to be battling the New York Giants, who are currently sitting 1-4. Philadelphia favored by 7.5 points. Bruce, why are we picking the Eagles, and why aren't we talking about Mrs. Dart?
I think Mrs. Dart wants to let her son live. Kind of, not all up in the camera lights. And I can respect that,
No.
No.
It's not her decision. It's not her decision.
It's her decision.
No, it's not.
Let her son live, man.
Live, son. Play on the field. When you score, we see mama. We see where you came from. Bro, Travis Simpson. Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, when he makes a play, we gotta see Miss Swift.
I mean Miss Swift.
We gotta see Miss Swift. Oh, maybe future Mrs. Kelce, but right now she's still Miss Swift.
Yeah.
I want to see Mrs. Dart. Thank you. All right, and have a great day. All right, so Bruce, man, who you got, man?
Yeah. Okay. So interesting stats here. Jalen Hurts in his last 5 road games, he has 3 red zone interceptions. That's interesting. Jackson Dart has 4 touchdowns and 4 picks in his first 2 starts. Yeah. But still, I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I don't see them losing back-to-back games and not getting beat by the Giants. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles here.
Okay, that was a long way to say the correct answer. It's Philly right now. The Giants they don't have much now. This is a divisional game, so I'm not gonna be like it's a blowout or anything like that. But I think, like I said last week,
also
say it again.
Saquon might go off, so there's that too.
Exactly. So to my point, last week I think was a FU game from Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. I think now they're going to just go right back to what Philly football is, and they're going to use that by bringing Saquon back and be like, hey, you remember you used to play here? You remember how they let you go? You remember how you won that Super Bowl? Let's keep putting foots in them while we at it. So I think that's what Philly's definitely going to do. They're going to put foots in the New York Giants. That's going to be our Thursday night football game. Sunday, we're going to have another bright and early game. We are going back to London in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with the Broncos, who just beat the reigning Super Bowl champs and ended their win streak at 4 for the season, are now 3-2, and they're going to be traveling. Going to be in London, battling the 0-5 Jets. Bruce, what we got?
Man, I want to pick the Jets, but I just can't do it. I mean, they can't lose every game, but I can't do it. I'm going to go with the Broncos here. Bo Nix has a 72% completion rate on throws in under 2.5 seconds when he gets rid of the ball quickly.
Wow.
And that, we know, is what Sean Payton loves, right? That's why Russell Wilson wasn't the right fit for him. He loves when you got a quarterback that can get rid of it quickly, a la what Drew Brees used to do. So I'm going to go with the Broncos here because the Jets, they're second in pressure rate, but they don't finish the job. They're 28th in sacks. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Broncos as well. And nothing's going right for the New York Jets right now. Unfortunately, it's already rumblings about Aaron Glenn being a potential fire. Like, it's already been spoke about. This is their first 0-5 season, and God knows how long. And they're once again pointing at the coach. They're like, hey, you got your QB. I mean, Justin Fields is not bad, but we saw this same Justin Fields go 4-1 last year with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So what is our problem? Do we got a running back? Yes. Brees Hall. Do we have a receiver? Okay, yes. Garrett Wilson. So what are we doing wrong? It seems like it's possibly a coaching issue. Something's just not clicking right with the Jets, because I honestly didn't see them being anything better than last year, but I definitely didn't see them being much, much worse than last year, with these guys being a little bit better. Sauce Gardner has not been the same since his first couple of years. He's actually getting flagged a whole lot more, so he's actually getting beat a whole lot more because he can't grab. But it's just not looking good for the Jets right now. And the Broncos have one of the best defenses in the league, arguably the best defense in the league. And Bo Nix and is it J.K. Dobbins? They got J.K. Dobbins. I think it's J.K. Dobbins. Who's the running back?
The Broncos?
Yeah.
Dobbins,
yeah. Okay, so yeah, J.K. Dobbins, he's been balling. That's crazy. That man gets hurt a lot. Yeah. And for him to still be coming back and still putting foots in the NFL is pretty amazing, man. Whoever his injury team is, I need to holler at him. I'm coming off of ACL surgery, so I need that medicine that he getting. All right, moving on to the 1 o'clock. So we're going to go all the way to Indianapolis. Indiana Jones is going to be hosting the game for the team who thought it was a circus instead of a football game. The Arizona Cardinals, and the shortest quarterback in the league, tied with Bryce Young, is going to be in Indiana. Favored by 7.5 points. Why are we picking the Colts, Bruce?
Oh, man. We are picking the Colts in this game because on play action passes, the Cardinals allow 9.1 yards per attempt.
They're going to get cooked.
The Colts have Jonathan Taylor. Yes, that's right. That's why we're picking the Colts. Yeah. And I mean, the Colts are putting up a lot of points this year. They're playing real good football across the board. So
absolutely. I was just going to say because it's the freaking Colts and they got Jonathan Taylor.
For sure.
Indiana Jones has been balling on another level this year. Obviously, it's just looking like the New York Giants for the last decade and a half has just been an awful organization. But they're balling right now. And right now, from that last game, I'll be damned if anybody picked the Cardinals for anything, for how they just gave away the game, literally gave it away to the Tennessee Titans, who were had no wins on the season and got their first win because you guys got running backs that just want to drop balls before you get in the end zone. Then the interception, which turns to a fumble in your own end zone, just finding ways to lose games, right? You don't lose those type of games. So you're playing against an Indiana team who could run the mud out of the football, and they got just elite receivers over there, elite weapons. So I just think it's not going to be a good game for the Arizona Cardinals. So easy matchup. Mm-hmm. All right. Moving on, we have the Los Angeles Chargers going to be traveling to Miami, Florida to play Tua Tagovailoa. The LA Chargers are favored by 3.5 on the road in Miami. Bruce, what you got for me?
Miami Dolphins. See, this is tough because we just talked earlier about how beat up the Chargers are right now.
Yeah.
Their top draft pick and running back out. Their 2 left tackles are out. So it's gonna be hard, but I'm still gonna go with the Chargers here because I think Harbaugh is gonna outcoach. He's gonna outcoach Mike McDaniel, and again, the Chargers just have a physical nature that I don't think the Dolphins match. I'm gonna go with the Chargers here because I think they're just a better coach. I'll just do it.
Yeah, better coach, better QB.
That helps.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay.
Just for that alone, I just think the Chargers going to be looking at last week and like, yo, we kind of didn't do anything after the first quarter. We scored 10 points in the first quarter, got a lead against the Washington Commanders, and after that, we turned into a bunch of nothing and did 0-0-0 in 3 consecutive quarters. So I think they're going to come out in Miami happy to be in this weather, happy to be in the Sunshine State, and definitely put foots in the Miami Dolphins. So I think this could actually get pretty ugly for the Miami Dolphins. I think that Chargers defense is just going to be they're going to come away with 2 picks. I think Tua Tagovailoa is going to throw 2 picks, and that's going to be a reason why the Chargers are going to be able to blow them out.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on, the Patriots, and for some odd reason, everybody has them in the top 5, even though they finally won their first back-to-back game since 2022, are battling an even worse team right now. The New Orleans Saints are 1-4 after their first victory last week. They're going to be in LA in the Superdome, but New England is favored by 3.5. Bruce, are we on the bandwagon for the Patriots, or do we think this could be a closer game than we expect?
The Saints defense has allowed 1 touchdown in the last 8.
1.
And Spencer Rattler is playing better than people think. I am going to go with the Saints here because I think the Patriots might be riding a little high after upsetting the Bills last week. I
can see that.
So I am going to go with the upset. I'm going to choose. Last time I chose the Saints in an upset, I got embarrassed, but I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to go with the Saints here, upsetting the Patriots at home.
Wow, it.
Yeah.
I like it. So Patriots upset alert. It is on the board. New Orleans, you got to show up for Big Bruce, man. You got to bring that gumbo. Bring us a bowl of that good, delicious gumbo so we can eat on it while the New England Patriots travel and have a horrible
turkey
day.
sausage in that though, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Turkey sausage for him. Put whatever it is in there you put in there for me. I'm eating it all. I'm eating it all. Pause.
I don't think Chris Olave is on the trade block. I haven't heard that.
He was last year, but he kept getting hurt.
Yeah.
So he was untradeable. Yeah. you just kept getting hurt.
Gotcha.
So a lot of teams wasn't accepting the. They were throwing some offers, but the Saints wasn't liking them. It was like, damn, like we want more. They were like, but he stay hurt. What are you talking about?
He's always crippled. What are we talking about?
Yeah, like what do you want? Like let's see. I got the man. You drove a great point, man. Patriots have won their first back-to-back game since 2022. Mm-hmm. Now we're talking about them going 3 straight. Cloud 9 off of just going in Buffalo and winning. That's a huge deal to me. Oh, boy. I'm going to stick with the Patriots. I got to care to be different. I'm going to stick with the Patriots. Go 3-0. Because I'm going to go with the Patriots. We're just gonna ride it out, bro. Pause. We're just gonna roll with that one. We're gonna go with the Patriots. Where's my sheet? Why is it not going? Oh, it's at the bottom here. I don't know why this week's pick'em sheet is not matching with the way the flow of ESPN is going this time. This is kind of weird. All right, the the Cleveland Browns.
Wow, that was rough.
The Cleveland Browns, who are currently sitting 1-4 with their rookie quarterback taking his second start, is going to be traveling to Pittsburgh to battle one of the league's better defenses in Aaron Bleepin Rodgers, who is currently sitting at 3-1. Coming off of a bye week, the Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 5.5. Bruce, who are you taking in this matchup?
I am taking the Steelers in this matchup because Browns rank 31st in explosive plays generated. They don't get anything going downfield, and the Steelers' defense has forced the second most 3-and-outs in the NFL. The Browns' offense just don't have enough. Now, the only thing they can kind of do is, like Bruce said, Baltimore Bruce, if they can kind of get the running game cranked up a little bit with Quinshon Judkins and hopefully keep the Steelers off balance a little bit, then maybe you can get into the play-action game with Dillon Gabriel, but
yeah,
Steelers going to keep everything in front of them. It's going to be a lot of dink and dunk. And I don't think Dillon Gabriel and that Steelers offense is going to be capable and equipped to go all the way down the field on that Steelers defense. Because even though it's not the same Steelers defense of old, it's still the Steelers defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I got you. I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. Cleveland, this is going to be the second start for Dillon Gabriel. So now there's tape. Right, so you're giving a defensive team some tape on you of what you look like against Minnesota, and I can use that to my advantage. And I think Mike Tomlin and that defense, they're definitely one of the better teams to have that sort of tape and be like, yep, we got it. Mm-hmm. And they're coming off of a bye week, so they got a lot. They had all day to watch y'all play. Like they really looked at y'all wholeheartedly throughout the whole game. You see these tendencies, you see what he's doing here, you see this here. So they had a lot of time. So I think Pittsburgh Steelers is definitely well prepared for Dillon Gabriel to beat them in Pittsburgh to go 4-1 going into week 7. This is week 6. Yep, going into week 7. All right. The Cowboys, 2-2-1, are going to be traveling to North Carolina to battle the Carolina Panthers in the second of the shortest quarterbacks in the league, Bryce Young, who Snead says needs 3 sandwiches at the beginning, halftime, and end of the game to try to maintain weight and bulk up, since he thinks he's the smallest guy smoking in the NFL at the quarterback position. Bruce, who do you have winning this football game? Dallas is favored by 3.5, by the way, for all of our bettors. Bruce, go ahead.
2 weeks ago, I would have said Dallas easy. But after watching what Carolina did this past week, I'm like, is it that easy? I don't know who to believe in here. I don't have any stat that's going to kind of lead me in the right direction on this. CeeDee Lamb's injured, right?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one of Dak's weapons taken away. Well, Pickens is good enough to be a number 1 on most teams. Tough, man. I'm going to go with Dallas here because I can't rationally find a reason to pick the Panthers.
Correct. That is the correct response.
Okay.
That is the correct response. I don't have a rational reason why.
Right.
Other than,
okay.
I mean, Dallas's offense has been clicking better. They've been clicking better. And I just don't see them going to North Carolina and losing it. I feel like Carolina's going to find a way to lose this game. But Dallas offense has been clicking. But other than that, I agree with you. There's no real rational reason why I'm picking Dallas over Carolina. I just feel like Dallas is just going to win this game.
Yeah.
I just feel like they can win this game. All right. Moving on over, Seattle with the shootout last week against Baker. Baker touchdown maker resulted in a loss. So now he's going to be traveling to Jacksonville, Florida to battle Liam Cohen, Duval, and the Trevor Lawrence who just so happened to remember that he can fall down, but he can get up and dive into the end zone. Jaguars 4-1, Seattle 3-2. Seattle is actually favored in this football game on the road in Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida, with the degrees expected to be around 78 at 1.5 points. So picking the Jaguars would be an upset at home. Bruce, who do you got?
I've got the Seahawks. I don't know if the Jaguars are ready to handle success yet. That's one. Trevor Lawrence has a 52.1 passer rating when pressured by only a four-man rush. So that means that Seattle doesn't have to blitz and he can't handle it. So I guess he's able to better identify against the blitz because that clearly lets you know what's open, whether it's in his zone or whether it's in man coverage. You can see it. But against a four-man rush, he has to sit back there and diagnose. So I'm going to go here with Seattle, and they're coming off a tough, might say heartbreaking loss, right, to Baker and the Bucks. So I'm going to go with Seattle here.
Okay. I'm sticking with the Jaguars.
Okay.
The Jaguars. Let's
what
go, man.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with the Jags here, man. Jags on cloud 9. I'm on cloud 10, so I'm jumping on with them. They're very, very hyped. Now they could be doing the same thing that New England that you talked about earlier. They're probably going to be happy that they beat Kansas City for the first time in a long time and overlook Seattle and just not be prepared. But I think that Liam Cohen he's getting this team set up mentally, prepared mentally. Hey, okay, we celebrated. Cool. We're still in Jacksonville. Those fans are coming back because they know this is going to be a good game, and they're going to be rumbling in that stadium. Don't embarrass yourselves. Don't embarrass yourselves, right? Like if you don't do it for yourself, shit, do it for me. I'm the only winning head coach in his rookie year. All other head coaches are either tied at 500 or a losing coach right now. That's cool. Now, I'm the only one coach that's winning winning coach, right? So I think the Jaguars are going to go in there. They're going to take care of business. They already see that they're the underdog, so they feel disrespected even though they beat the reigning AFC champions, and they're going to take care of business. I really do think so. All right.
I like it. That's good.
Yes, sir. Upset alert. So technically that's an upset. So I picked an upset. All right. So
I mean, 1.5. That's not the real spread. Well, you get 3 points for being at home. Like 1.5. Not even a real spread. No, I'm talking about the Jaguars.
No, Seattle favored by 1.5.
Favored by 1.5. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Seattle's favored on the road.
Oh, that's big.
So they giving disrespect to the Jags. They're like, nah, we got Seattle favored. Yeah. All right. Okay, last 1 o'clock game. And we could spend a little bit more time on this one if you want to. But the Baltimore Ravens have made a trade. They traded their defensive end to the Who was it? Chargers, right? Chargers. Okay. For a safety. And Bruce called in earlier thinking that, hey, what did we think about it? I think that, you're not a safety away from that defense getting better. You guys need to play with a little bit more spirit. You guys need to play with a little bit more heart.
Who was the safety that came over?
No, it wasn't a name that was familiar to me to be excited about.
Loey Gilman?
You look that up. But the Ravens are going to be in Baltimore. Hear me now.
It was
in
Gilman.
Baltimore. Was it Gilman?
Yep.
Okay. The Ravens are in Baltimore
mean, Kyle Hamilton going to be back there. Anyway,
getting cooked. All right. I had to finish it for you. I had to finish it. He was like, "Hey man, like getting cooked. They're gonna be getting cooked." All right. Ravens at home are underdogs by 7.5 points because the Rams are coming in the building. Bruce.
Yes.
Were the Ravens a safety away from beating the Los Angeles Rams?
Nope. No.
Are you finally ready to pick anybody else other than the Ravens for your first time this year?
Whoa. I've picked the Ravens every game this year?
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not picking them this time. I'm picking the Rams. Listen, I want to, but I can't do it.
Can't do it, man. You got to be objective. What's your reasoning, Bruce? Talk to me.
No, I think the Rams are just a better team here. The Ravens are beset by injuries. 1 week is not going to be enough time to get that secondary in order. Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams are going to cut through them like a hot knife through butter. It's unfortunate, but I mean, like you said, one safety and not even an all-world safety at that. I mean, I want to show Alohi Gilman love, go Irish, but he's not going to be the difference maker back there. It's I don't know, man. It's just a lot of trouble right now. I'm not even sure if Lamar's going to play this week, and realistically, should he?
He's not practiced yet.
Rest for as long as he needs to.
Absolutely.
And, do what you got to do in the draft and come back strong next year with a brand new head coach. So, did I say that? Anyway, no, I'm going with
you said it before the season started.
I did. No, I'm
so
going
you're
with
not wrong. Awesome. Lamar Jackson officially did not practice today, so it's not looking likely that he's going to be available or ready tomorrow to practice for him to get prepared for Sunday, which is smart because that is his hamstring. If you take away Lamar's legs, you are taking away the MVP of the Baltimore Ravens. You can't take away his legs. So absolutely take your time. They're actually going to be going on a bye week, I believe, after the Rams, correct? You guys got a bye week next week, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right. So set Lamar this game. That way he has 3 weeks so he gets to rest, recover, and get ready to come back and hopefully make a push. They go down 1-5. It's horrible to be in that position, but there's still a chance that Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens can come back and squeeze into a wild card game and make this thing a shootout in the postseason. But with that all being said, I picked the Rams for obvious reasons. The defense is once again the fifth worst in points allowed per game in NFL history.
35.4 points per game this year.
Yeah.
Does that sound anything to you like Baltimore Ravens? Does it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just checking. I thought it was me. My bad.
No, like a bunch of light-skinned Drakes playing football. Just give up everything.
You know what's crazy? In 4 out of 5 games this year, the Ravens have led in the fourth quarter, and they have a 1-4 record.
Yeah.
As your brother likes to say, they can't seal the deal and close the game.
Damn. Yeah, they led in every game except the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not good. But anyway.
The Undertaker. Go ahead.
We had our opportunity to beat up on the Ravens and on multiple occasions, so I'm not going to continue to beat up on them now, but the Rams are going to win this football game. I just think this is going to be easy.
Agreed.
All right, next we're going to go to the battle of the stupids. The 4:00 game is going to be hosting one of the worst games of the week. It's going to be the Titans and the Raiders, both tied at 1-4.
No.
At home in Las Vegas, they're favored by 3.5 points. Bruce, who you got winning this football game?
You know what? I'm going to go with the Titans here, man.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with the Titans for the simple reason that Geno Smith is probably going to give him a couple of. This dude, I don't know what's going on with him, but the picks just keep coming in. I don't know what's going on. Man, listen. At this rate, you got to let Ashton Benty run it like 40 times just for Geno Smith.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I'm picking the Raiders. Because I think just for that reason, they got to unleash Austin Gentry.
Well, he's kind of starting to round into shape. Like, he's not as bad as people think he is.
Yeah, I think he's going to be okay. He's going to be good. He's going to be good.
Yeah.
I think he's like top 5 in rushing, I want to say.
I mean, he's getting the carries. He's just, it started off a little slow for him.
Yeah. But yeah, I just think that this is a game where you try to get Austin Gentry going. You try to keep the ball out of Geno Smith's hands as much as possible at the beginning of that game. And then you see where you're at. The Raiders have a good enough defense to where the Titans aren't threatening you pretty much. Their offense is nothing to be scared of if you're looking at the Tennessee Titans. And you can use that to your advantage. So you got time in that first quarter, like, okay, let's get Austin Gentry rolling, and let's see if we can start liberating some play action to get Geno Smith in some wider looks than what he's been seeing. Starting off the game passing is just not working for Geno Smith, and it's obviously a reason why you're 1-4. So, but I think that's a game plan for Pete Carroll. Again, he's 73 years old or 72 years old, oldest coach in NFL history. So he can get it done.
By the way, Gentry's from here, right?
He's from Jacksonville?
He was born in Jacksonville, yeah. His pops was
I did not know that. Wow. What does he claim, though? Do you know what city he claims?
I don't know.
He said his pop's Navy, so he probably didn't stay here.
Yeah, he was born here, though.
I wonder where he grew up at. I mean, I know he went to Boise State, but nobody grows up in Boise State. Like, that's just not realistic at all. not no running backs. They ain't growing up in no Boise State. I don't even know what's in Boise State.
Wikipedia says Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, but they'll say like where he grew up at.
First played football at Great Bridge Middle School, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Hip hop grew up in Virginia.
High school freshman in Naples Middle High School. Here in Naples, Italy. So he was all around.
Okay, so his dad was active duty pretty much his whole life.
Navy brat, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. So he really don't got a true home.
No, he doesn't.
All over the place. All right, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on. The second of the 4:00 games is going to be Bengals and Joe Flacco's return to battle Green Bay. As you know, he played for the Cleveland Browns, in which they defeated Green Bay in week 3.
Yeah.
Week 3, yeah. Defeated Green Bay in week 3. The reason why Green Bay has a 2-1-1 record, they put the L on the column, but he has to travel again to Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay favored by 14.5 points. That is the highest point spread of the weekend. Bruce, why are we picking Green Bay?
We are picking Green Bay because Joe Flacco is old. Joe Flacco is immobile. This is his first week in the system, and he's still going to start. And also, the Bengals have a horrible offensive line. So the Green Bay defensive line is hungry, and they're angry after that Dallas fiasco. And I think they're going to feast on Flacco. That's what I think. That's what's going to happen.
Micah Parsons is going to have 2 sacks. Rashawn Gary is going to have a sack and a half. That's how much they're going to be trying to get at Joe Flacco. That's how bad they're going to be hungry to get at Joe Flacco.
Yeah, I see that.
Bro, you ain't finna come in this house again and put the L up.
For sure.
No. No, they were in Cleveland the first time. They were in Cleveland. Yeah, that's right. They were in Cleveland the first time. Yeah. But now, like, you ain't finna come in this house and think this is going to be that close of a game. No, we finna put foots in you ASAP.
Put foots in
you ASAP. 3.5 sacks between Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons combined. Yes, they're pissed. They need a win. They need definitely.
I don't gamble, y'all, but there's your prop bet from the Transformer.
There you go. All right. Last 4:00 game, the 49ers and the Buccaneers. It's going to be some great. The last 2 games are going to be very freaking great. 49ers are just coming off of the win against the Los Angeles Rams. Are going to be battling the Bucs, who just got out of a shootout with the Seattle Seahawks. Baker, touchdown maker, and the Tampa Bay Bucs are favored by 2.5. So now Bruce is in a dilemma because he has both the 49ers and the Bucs in his top 5. Now it is time to state your claim.
This is not fair, man. This is not fair. Can't I just skip this one? No, I have no idea, man, because Robert Saleh has that defense playing like the 49ers defense again, right? Last year, they didn't look like that.
Yeah.
But now he's got them looking that way again. They are balling out. Obviously, we've talked ad nauseum about what Baker's doing. But the Bucs defense, man, remember we talked about the Bucs are averaging 24 points a game scoring and giving up 24 points a game. They haven't exactly even, ratio on that, which is not good.
Yeah, not good.
Here's the thing. The Buccaneers have allowed 5 touchdowns this season on wheel routes, which is most in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And who's the starting running back for the 49ers?
Christian McCaffrey.
You don't think Kyle Shanahan knows that the Bucs have allowed 5 touchdowns on wheel routes?
Yep.
And you don't think they're going to get Christian McCaffrey, who's an outstanding receiver, out of the backfield on, wheel route or 2?
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Exactly. And obviously, Mac Jones is playing his tail off,
Yeah.
Is Brock Purdy going to be back this week? I don't think so, right?
No, I don't think he is.
There you go. So they have the full confidence in Mac Jones. Clearly, they have trust in him. They're allowing him to throw the football a lot, which is unusual for Shanahan, right? He doesn't like guys throwing the ball 30-plus times a game, so you've got that.
Right now, he is unlikely to play against the Bucs. That's according to Niners Nation.
There you go. So, man, this is so tough. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to do here, but I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go with the home team because Baker is just on a heater, and Emeka Egbuka is getting busy. I'm gonna go with the home team here, man. Baker's on a heater.
All right, good.
Of Baker and Emeka Egbuka.
I'm glad that after all of that, you decided to stay home because I never left. I stayed in Florida, and I stayed with Baker touchdown maker. Right.
Okay.
I can't contradict myself. I did say San Fran had an easier schedule, and they just beat a rivalry team. So I'm not quite convinced yet that I think that San Francisco is high and mighty and going to be 5-1. However, I think Tampa Bay and Baker can get the job done and keep it at home. I do think he can. This is going to be a great game. This is going to be one of the great games. NFL, great job. This game is probably the reason why my pick'em sheet is all messed up because this was originally a 1 o'clock game. This was originally a 1 o'clock game, and they took the spot from New England in the New England-New Orleans game. This is supposed to be the New England-New Orleans game. And they flexed this game. But NFL, you forgot to flex one more. The Tennessee and Vegas game. Yeah, we don't want to see that shit at 4 o'clock either.
No, we don't.
We don't want to see that.
Right.
Let me see. The game you could have put on here, I would have took the Denver and the Jets. I probably would have took that game. You could have put that game at 4 o'clock.
That's the London game, so there was nothing they could do about that.
Oh, that is the London game. Okay.
Yeah.
After that, Seattle, Jacksonville. There you go. Bingo.
Oh yeah.
I'll put Seattle, Jacksonville in that spot. But they're both small market teams. So I guess that's what they're trying to not do.
They're small market teams, but they're really good small market teams. So
exactly. So give the fans what they want. Yeah, give the fans what they want. That'd have been 3 great games right there. Unless they was like, okay, we already got a great game at 4 o'clock. The other 2 games, one is going to be a blowout. The other one, they're not going to care about. So maybe everybody's going to be tuned in to the 49ers and the Buccaneers. Obviously, I'm going to be watching my team because it's my team, but I'm definitely going to have them on the other screen. Yeah. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but sometimes it just comes right on time.
I will say, though, this 49ers-Bucs game, the only thing gives me cause to pause, even though I picked the Bucs, the Niners had 10 days to prepare for it.
They did. That's a lot of rest and recovery.
Prep, right. 10 days to, scheme. That's
True. All right. It didn't get any better when it came to toughness because we're going to go to my 8 o'clock game, and the Detroit Lions are going to be traveling to Kansas City, Arrowhead Stadium to battle Patrick Mahomes, who just came off of a back-breaking loss against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're currently 2-3. So right now, I'm pretty sure they do not want to go 2-4. So Bruce, is that motivation enough for them to go 3-3 and beat the Lions, or do you think the Lions come in Arrowhead? Remind you, Arrowhead, and defeat the Chiefs?
Man,
Chiefs have about 2.5 points.
So the Chiefs defense is first, number one in red zone stops, but they're 28th in third down conversions allowed. That's a really strange combination, right?
Yeah.
So they'll allow you to get all the way down the field
and then stop you
at the red zone. Kind of weird. So that means
I would rather, that's a good problem to have. Like, okay, we give up third downs, but you ain't getting in the end zone though.
Right. So Spags holds teams to 3 alive. Bend but don't break.
Exactly. Bend but don't break.
Right. But Jared Goff has a 72% completion rate on 3rd and long. So even when it looks like a difficult situation, between the play design and Jared Goff's execution, they get it done. Lions at Chiefs on Sunday. This is going to be a really good game because even though the Chiefs are 2-3, clearly they're still a really good team. But
yeah,
I'm going to go Lions here, man. I'm going to go visitors. I think the Chiefs' aura is cracking. I think the Lions are still mean, still hungry, and they want to show everybody that just because we lost those 2 coordinators, we're still the same team that, you know, was dangerous for everybody last year. Jared Goff playing out of his mind as well. One of the best offensive lines in football, so can kind of slow Chris Jones down a lot. They can run the football. You always talk about Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, I am going to go with the Lions and going into Arrowhead and getting the win.
All right. I'm going to stay in Arrowhead.
Okay.
I'm going to pick the Chiefs.
Okay.
They do not want to go 2-4.
No,
they do not want to fall behind in this AFC race for the battle to the top. Even though I know that they're a team that, like, hey, when we make the playoffs, we know how to turn it on. But the Detroit Lions have battled a team of nobodies in their 4-1 streak. They lost to the only winning team on their lineup. There's only one winning team that they've played so far. That was the Green Bay Packers.
Ooh.
They lost.
Okay.
They beat the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
So they're not a losing team, but they're only 2-2. 52-21. Then you turn around and you have the battle of the worst offense, the worst defense. So it was a battle of offense in which you beat the Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are 1-4. Then you turn around, you beat the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are 1-4. Then you turn around and you beat the Cincinnati Bengals. The Cincinnati Bengals are now 2-3. And realistically, they're going to be much, much worse by the end of the season because they don't have Joe Burrow. So for the 4 straight weeks, you really didn't have much adversity to go through for the exception of the Baltimore game.
Okay.
And that was pretty much over by the time they got to the 4th quarter.
Right.
Kansas City, this is going to be different. You're in Arrowhead. That stadium's going to be rocking because they are begging and hurting for squirting. Patrick Mahomes does not want to go down 2-4. I'm talking about the fans, not talking about Patrick Mahomes. Fans have ladies in them, so that counts. That's not a pause. Okay. Miss Dart might be at that game. Who knows?
I was lost.
You never heard that one before? Hurting for squirting?
No, never heard that.
Damn, yeah, that's an old one for me. That's like back in the day I heard that. But yeah, so I think Patrick Mahomes, Nick Sirianni, defensive coordinator. I'm losing them right now. Defensive coordinator, Kansas City. Spagnola. Spaggies. I think Spags going to be drawing up a game plan to try to limit this Lions defense. They're probably going to take a good look at what Green Bay did in week 1 and see if they can replicate it in week 2 and see if the Kansas City Chiefs can pick up their offense because their offense has been picking up. The offense has been clicking a little bit better since they got Chris Worthy back, but they're a game short. If this was going to be week 7, they would have had Rashid Rice back. So that would have been the perfect game for Kansas City to have all of their weapons back on offense. But I think they have enough to get this done in Kansas City against Detroit. All right. Now we go to the part where me and Bruce have to make a decision because now there are another doubleheader on Monday night. Why are they doing doubleheaders on Monday night? I have no clue whatsoever. All right. But we're going to go to Monday. Let's go. The Buffalo Bills are going to be traveling to Atlanta in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, favored by 4.5 after coming off of a back-breaking loss to Drake May and the New England Patriots. Bruce, why is the Bills coming to Atlanta and putting foots in the Falcons? Okay. They're not putting foots in the Falcons, apparently. Okay.
I think we're going to see a shootout between young Michael Penix and Josh Allen.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Penix is for real.
Okay. Talk to me.
And they can run the football, the Falcons, right?
Yep.
But the Bills can run the football, too, with Josh Allen and James Cook.
Correct.
Bills allow 5.8 yards per carry when facing gap scheme runs.
Okay.
The Falcons do a lot of that. Bijan Robinson's really good and a weapon out of the backfield. But Josh Allen.
Okay.
They're coming off a loss. Or do I see him losing twice in a row? Them being the Bills. But the Falcons are coming off a bye. Fresh, rested, coached up. All right, I'm gonna use my head here. I'm gonna go Bills.
Okay, all right. It took you a long time to get to that conclusion, but I'm going with the Bills.
I think it was that simple.
To me, I think it's going to be that simple. Why? Because Buffalo is pissed off. Josh Allen is visibly frustrated with that loss. He's very upset. It was a very, very slow start. They had a lot of false starts at the beginning. Then they had the turnovers at the beginning. They are going to clean that up against the Atlanta. Now, this is a great Atlanta defense led by Xavier Watts. Got you. Led by Xavier Watts on that the back end of that defense.
Defensive Rookie of the Month for September.
Defensive Rookie of the Month, absolutely correct. But I think that the Buffalo Bills are going to try to start off a little bit quicker, get the end zone real quick. That way, Atlanta has to play catch up. And if Atlanta has to play catch up, Buffalo Bills are not going to let them play catch up. They're going to go ahead and just keep the lead, maintain the lead, and then walk away with a victory in Atlanta. So I'm going to stick with the Bills here.
Okay.
All right, then finally.
Yes.
The Bears are going to be traveling to Maryland to play the Washington Commanders, who are currently sitting 3-2 and held the Los Angeles Chargers to 0 points in the second, third, and fourth quarter in the last football game. Washington favored by 4.5 in Maryland. What do you think about the former Rookie of the Year battling the number one pick of his class? This is their first matchup together, by the way.
Ooh. That's why it's on Monday night. Okay. So, last time we saw the Bears, they looked a lot better. Caleb Williams looked a lot better. Ben Johnson kind of had a big game, maybe one of his best of his career. Got the win. We know what Jaden Daniels can do. Commanders have allowed 9 explosive runs of 20 yards or more this season, second worst in the league.
That's nasty work.
Nasty work. Maybe the Bears take advantage of that. Oh, man.
These things have been, these last 4 have stumped you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because I'm trying to think which way I want to go here. We know how good Jaden Daniels is.
Yep.
We're getting glimpses of what Caleb could be.
Yep.
Both teams can run the ball.
Yep.
Both teams have some weapons on the outside.
There you go.
This is a complete. See, this is a total pick'em. I don't know what to do here, Transformer. I don't know what to do. This is a complete and total pick'em.
It's stumping you.
Man,
see, by the way, guys, I have the benefit of I've already made my pick'ems before we get here, so I don't. That's why you can get my answer fairly quicker. But Bruce, go ahead.
I'm just flipping a coin, and I'm gonna go Bears here, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the Bears. Not Bears. Fingernails. Yeah.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Where's my pink phone at? I got my pink phone. Get my pink phone or something. I'm gonna put pink on my screen. I'm gonna put it up to my face. Yeah. Okay, all right. I got the Commanders, man. I got the Commanders. Bears on the road. They're a 1-1. I don't see it being a shootout like we want it to be. I think Caleb Williams is going to look at Jaden Daniels and remember that Jaden Daniels won Rookie of the Year. Caleb Williams is going to try to be USC Caleb Williams again. I'm not confident that he's going to
allow that.
I don't think he's going to keep himself composed. It's not about what Ben Johnson allows. It's about what your quarterback does when the play breaks out. It's about what you do, right? All of Caleb's his antics on the field, those are him. Those aren't being coached. That's just who he is, right? I think that he's going to result back to that, like, bump that. This man was Rookie of the Year. I was the number 1 pick. I'm going to prove that I'm better than him, and I'm going to challenge him in this football game. And I think Jaden Daniels on the other side, like, okay. Okay. Let's see what you got. So I'm going to pick the Commanders in this one. They're favored by 4.5 for a reason, and I think we're about to definitely find out. The Chicago Bears defense is still not that good, and I think Jaden Daniels could definitely find his spots, pick his spots, and decapitate that defense. I think that they're going to win by 10 points. I think the Commanders can win by 10 points. All right, that is your weekly pick 'em, guys. Tell us what you think. Put your picks in the chats. We both have upsets. Technically, mine is an upset because I'm picking the Jags, and they are not favored at home. So that's technically an upset. And Bruce is picking the upset with Tennessee beating Las Vegas. That is his upset. Did you have another one? No, you had another one, didn't you? The Saints. That was your major one. Yeah. That was your major one. The Saints beating the... Saints beat New England. That's what you picked. Saints beat New England. Yep. But yeah, tell us what you think, guys. Call in. Get ready to call in and tell us what you got on your pick'em sheet, and if you agree or disagree with myself and Bruce. Yep. And make sure Sneed does his pick'em sheet on his own before Sunday or before tomorrow, because if not, none of it's gonna count. We don't believe you. You know I would have picked Philly. You could have picked the Giants. We don't know. That probably would have been the upset. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good mix, man. It's gonna be a good mix. Not a lot of great games. Like the end of the night is gonna be where the great games kick in. You got one great game at 1:00, and that's gonna be your the one great game at 1:00 is gonna be the Seattle-Jacksonville one. That I would want to see. Let me say that. The game that I would want to see is going to be the Seattle at Jacksonville. And yeah, like I said, I'm glad they flexed that 49ers-Bucks game to 4:00. That way I can have them on my other screen along with the Packers and Bengals. And then they did right. Lions and Chiefs Sunday night. And then you got the Bills and Falcons, Bears and Commanders. There you go. It's going to be some good games. You can call in and tell us what you think. We got the pick-ems. Call in and tell us what you think. We got the pick-ems. Is it Baker, the touchdown maker, or is it Sunshine, Jacksonville? Let's go. 49ers. Mac Jones. There we go. Indiana, Daniel Jones, Miami, Tua turnover. Let's go.
Turnover. All right, let's go ahead and we'll take it to the final topic and get on out of here.
All right.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Beat you to it. You got it.
All right. All right, let's go on over to the NBA, y'all, and let's discuss this before we call it a night. This is interesting because Giannis Antetokounmpo
to the Lakers,
a.k.a. the...
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you asked me a question. Go ahead.
A.k.a. the Greek Freak. Milwaukee, obviously, Giannis is a champion. He's a 2-time MVP. He's a 1-time Defensive Player of the Year, multiple-time All-NBA First Team, multiple-time All-NBA First Team defender. Just an outstanding player who has made himself into something really special. Many would say an all-time great based on what he was when he came into the league. Side note, given the opportunity, I would take him over Jokic in a heartbeat. But that's a whole different discussion. You know what? We need to do a topic on that one of these days. Jokic versus Giannis, which one would you take? Anyway, I would
take
go Giannis.
For what? How would, like, give me more context. Take for what? Best player or to start your franchise with?
On a team, and you can only have one of those two. Which one you taking?
I'm taking Jokic.
I'm taking Giannis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can find me a defender. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not just a defender, though. He's also 30 points and 12 rebounds and 6.5 assists. Like, he's doing both.
But I got my closer.
Not just a defender.
Yeah, I got my closer.
Yeah, but I've seen Giannis close on the biggest stage.
Once. We saw Giannis close one time.
We saw Jokic close one time.
But he closes a lot. More often than that's not the point. Go ahead. Yeah, let's get it. We about to go. He just said we should do a topic. We about to make it a topic.
Right. But no, in all seriousness, so Giannis is one of the best players in the league, easily, right? And the last 3 years, the Milwaukee Bucks have gone out in the first round of the playoffs. And so, as such, you're hearing all these rumblings about whether or not, Giannis has been steadfast about being loyal to the Bucks organization for, what he feels that they did for him and for his family upon coming over to the country from Greece, and obviously changing the trajectory of his future, that of his children, his parents, everybody, right? His brothers, all of that. And so he's been very loyal to them. However, Giannis, I think, unlike a lot of these guys nowadays, is a real competitor. But he wants to win, but he doesn't want to do it necessarily like the team up way. But he's getting very frustrated. As I mentioned, he and the Bucks have gone out 3 times in the first round, the last 3 years in the first round, and he believes he's better than that. And I think he's shown he's better than that. Now, with that, now you're hearing rumors of trade talks. Does Giannis want out? Giannis hasn't specifically stated that. Are other teams reaching out for Giannis? Now, if you remember, I said that if Giannis left, I would love to see him in New York with the Knicks. I think that would be a great fit both on and off the court, right? And lo and behold, NBA insider Shams Charania recently revealed that Giannis identified the Knicks as his preferred destination if he leaves Milwaukee, right? He gets traded. And so the Bucks and the Knicks held what's called exploratory trade talks in August. They talked, but the deal never gained traction. Milwaukee reportedly never appeared serious about moving Giannis, and the Knicks didn't offer enough to advance discussions. Now, before I go into Giannis's comments and whatnot, man, first, what are your thoughts on Giannis, where he stands in the NBA, as well as, do you admire his loyalty? Do you think it's time that he moves on? Where are you kind of with all this thing first?
What did you say at the beginning about where they ended up in the last 3 seasons?
First round of the playoffs.
First round. Time to go. I gave you a chip.
He did give him a chip.
I got you a chip.
Kareem.
Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah, I think, and at this point, it's okay because we know that Giannis is great. It's not like he's the reason why, but he's also a guy. He's not a superstar who can carry a team past the first round. When he's looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers and their loaded roster, he's looking at the Indiana Pacers and that Rick Carlisle and that roster, the Knicks in that roster. He doesn't have enough to do it on his own, right? Breaking news. What is it?
I'm like, what is it? All right.
I'm looking at my phone now. Wait a minute. Don't do me like that.
They're secondary.
Okay. The Browns, the Jaguars, the trade.
Oh,
they signed their cornerback Tyson Campbell to a 4-year deal, $76.5 million.
to Jacksonville.
$53.4 million guarantee.
Mm.
Oh, he's getting traded.
Mm. Wow.
Oh, he's going to Cleveland. Okay. The Jaguars and Browns are making a trade. It's Tyson Campbell to the Cleveland Jaguars for Greg Newsome II, who lands in Jacksonville.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad trade.
We can discuss that another time.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get back to Giannis.
I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't even know where I was. See how you see Sneed? Come on, man. You just come in and dang chat and just blow it all up.
Blow it all up.
Blow it all up.
You were saying that I think it's time to go. Giannis delivered the championship.
Yeah.
He's been in the first round the last 3 years.
Yeah. And he's just not the guy who's going to be able to sit around. The Bucks have tried, right? But injuries have kind of derailed their trying every single time. You had Middleton, it just didn't work out. He stepped getting hurt. And you go and get Dame Lillard, and you're like, yes, okay, we got him. We're going to keep him, but he gets hurt, and now he's back in Portland. Bucks ain't got nothing else to stand for him. They got nothing else to give him. They got nothing they can add to Milwaukee. Folks don't want to go in their free agencies. They don't want to go to Milwaukee. Nobody wants to go in Milwaukee and play in Milwaukee to play with Giannis. So at this point, he should be looking at the other side like, hey, I did what I needed to do. I brought you guys a championship. It's time for me to move on for brighter lights, brighter future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, okay. That's fair. That's fair. So Giannis said, I guess when he was asked about it, he says, quote, I want to be in a situation that I can win, and now I'm here. I'm locked into this team. Now, if in 6-7 months I change my mind, I think that's human too, unquote. Which is kind of weird. Like, how are you going to say you're locked in, but I may change my mind in 6 or 7 months? Like, that doesn't sound like locked in.
Then you're not locked in. So right now, yeah. Tomorrow could be no.
Yeah. How about this? Giannis, rumors of da. Well, right now I want to say I am locked in and focused on this season. I want to try and do the best I can do to help this team win, and we want to try and win another championship here in Milwaukee. After that, everything else will be taken care of. We'll find out what happens then. How hard is that? How hard? I get Giannis is a super honest guy.
Yeah.
I get it. But dudes who are always in the media with a microphone in their face, I don't get why they don't know how the game goes. Dudes need to go to the Tom Brady school of saying everything while saying nothing.
Tom Brady school wasn't created by Tom Brady. It was created by Bill Belichick.
Okay, then go to the Bill Belichick school of saying no. I'm cool with that too. But learn how to do that, especially when you get enough experience talking to the media. Because again, the mic is always in your face. What is going on? I don't understand this. When you say stuff like, I'm locked in to this team. Now, if in 6-7 months I change my mind, I think that's human too. Bruh.
Now, in all fairness, he is from France.
No, he's from
not from
Greece.
here. Greece. I'm sorry. He's from Greece.
Mm-hmm.
He is from Greece. So he's not from here.
Right.
So, I mean, PR has never been his thing. So knowing what to say and how to say it in the English language, he hasn't always been the best.
He speaks English
saying
pretty well.
Things. No, he speaks it pretty well, but
he's fluent in English.
Certain questions where it stumps him. If you notice when Giannis talks, if there's a question that kind of stumps him, he either gets flustered and he kind of like dumbs down the answer, or he just but just blister it all. Like it's never been quite fluid as like if you ask him about a happy thing, like, oh, but like I like the cookies. I found out that like you guys got Oreos. I found out what Oreos is.
Right.
I love Oreos. Like that's Giannis. So,
but see, the thing is, people look how you gotta handle that. Whether you are fluent in a language or not, you get asked something. Don't let anybody rush you. You take your time and you answer in your own time. So nobody can rush you, and you're in control of what comes out. That's how you do that.
Yeah.
Take your time. But no, I think it is interesting that Giannis says, I'm locked in now. And in 6 or 7 months, that might change. And yes, you are human, Giannis, and I admire the honesty. But now all season long is going to be speculation. Will the Bucks trade him at the deadline if they start off slow? Look, if I'm the Bucks and again, reach back out to the Knicks because the Knicks is say where he said he would want to go. So reach back out to them, see what they have to offer. And if they're offering enough, go ahead and do it. Because he did give you a chip, and you're not going to win again with him there. It's highly unlikely. Although the East is wide open this year. But just, I don't know, man. I don't know. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Because I like Giannis.
I do like Giannis. And unfortunately, his time is wore out in Milwaukee, man.
I think
Milwaukee doesn't have they don't have the market to pull in a star for him. They had to go reach and trade for Damian Lillard. They had to go try to get him, right? And that was only for one season. And after that, he was hurt and he's been out, right?
No, he's not going to the Lakers transformer. No.
What happened? Who said that? Nobody said that in the chat. I'm
telling you. Giannis.
Oh, we don't have the assets to move, nothing like that.
There you go.
3 max players, like the CBA ain't allowed none of that crap no more. Now, if it was for LeBron, then absolutely. Giannis and Luka Doncic paired up.
Oh no.
Luka would have a freaking field day.
No, you're not getting
every day.
No.
Giannis and Aiden in the paint. Luka,
you're not getting Giannis.
He just from half court. He's just throwing it up every time. Like, yeah, just throw it up. One of y'all gonna catch it. Go get it. It's gonna be more like the Lakers NFL team versus NBA because Luka's just throwing bullets. Just don't even worry about it. I don't even got cross half court. One of y'all jumping. Easy day.
You're not getting Luka. I mean Giannis.
We already got Luka.
I know. You're not getting Giannis.
But no. Now where does he go? Right. I mean, the Knicks were a valuable option. I did like that. But where else can he go? Because if I'm Giannis, I definitely want to stay in the East.
I think the Heat should put together a package centered around Bam and try to get Giannis there.
They don't want to give up Bam. They were the other team that tried to make an offer last year.
If you could have Giannis, you don't want to give up Bam.
Because what else do you got? Bam, Tyler Hero, and what?
You better figure that out.
I would want to keep Bam if I get Giannis. I got 2 defensive anchors.
What's Bam gonna do if you have Giannis? Seriously, what's he gonna do?
Exactly what he's doing now.
Because he can't give you any real spacing. And Giannis needs that as of right now.
That's fine. Figure it out. Ain't that what you just said? Figure it out. Man, no. I got 2 defensive anchors that can give me 50 to 60 a game. Figure it out. There's plenty of guards out there. Go get one. Get you some pieces, but there ain't nobody coming on the inside. That's for sure. I'm locking everything up. So you get you a decent point guard, the pick and roll is going to be freaking ridiculous. So the question is, where does he go? Where does he want to go? Like, has he been in the States enough? And throughout his travels of different teams of different cities and different states, where does he want to go if that trade was available to him? Right? Who has the assets to move for Giannis? Because I'm pretty sure Milwaukee can't be dumb and send him away for nothing. You want 4 or 5 picks at least, and maybe a couple of players to add on top of it. I mean, a crazy amount of assets are going to have to come with the Giannis trade. So you got to find a team that has enough.
If you're the Spurs, would you be willing to move everything but Wemby to get Giannis there?
Hell no.
And have a Twin Towers?
Absolutely not.
I would.
The Spurs are perfect where they're at. Young, and they can grow together. That they could be just like the previous dynasty.
If you could have Wemby and Giannis, you know what you get right there? You get Dreaming Ralph Sampson. Well, obviously Giannis is not Dream, but
I'm good. But if you got no guards and forwards, what are you doing?
You can get an average point guard to get them guys to rock.
That's an experiment.
And Giannis and Wemby can both run point, like not a true point guard, but both of them got guard skills.
They're gonna get killed by OKC. They'll get killed by anybody in the West with doing that.
OKC would get nothing at the rim, and they don't really shoot the ball well from 3. So,
well, guess what? Who's gonna come out there and guard us all day? Because your rotation is going to be awful. Because you're gonna, for Giannis, you're gonna have to give up all them boy Castle, all they got to go. Because if I'm Milwaukee, I want them all. If you ain't putting Wemby in it, I want everybody else.
That's fine. I think I'd do it to get Giannis.
No, man, you don't do that. You have a young De'Aaron Fox team. Let them boys grow.
I think that's it's just how
Greg Pop wouldn't let that happen.
Probably not. I'm just saying, like some teams will say, "Yo, screw it, F them picks, right? F the future. Let's try to win right now." Because Giannis still in his prime, and he'll be in his prime for 3 or 4 more years. I think it's fair, right? Especially in this NBA, it's not that physical, so why not? I'd do it. What?
No, I definitely would like to keep.
Wemby and Giannis, that'd be crazy.
Definitely like to keep that.
I hear what you're saying.
Minnesota.
No, but wait a minute.
Okay,
hold on. De'Aaron Fox gets money, so you can let De'Aaron Fox go and let Stephon Castle run point. There you go.
Milwaukee will be dumb, deaf, and stupid.
Well, not
if it was De'Aaron Fox and
but
even De'Aaron Fox and a couple of picks. No,
I'm just saying.
I won't Castle them boys.
The Spurs.
I want them young cats you got, the young Thundercats, and some picks. I need about 3-4 more picks on top of. I want both of them boys.
Yo, F them picks. Do it. That's what the Rams did, right?
That's the Rams did.
They won the chip.
Yeah, man. But I just think what the Spurs have is unique, and I like it. They could literally move like OKC moved, right? You know what I'm saying? Built them all young together and let them grow together and let them become their own dynasty. Because what they got now could last for another 10 years. That can go another 10 years the way they're growing that team now. You trade away the assets and you bring in Giannis, you shorten that time frame to 3 years.
You do, but you'll probably win again.
Yeah, but I think they want to win more. They probably look at Greg Pop. See you later, baby. Show the podcast some love. Yeah, we're smooching on live TV, Steve. Relax.
Team nurse.
Steve probably like, oh my God, get women up off of this thing.
Wow. Nah, Steve.
I mess with you. I love Steve. He loved the wife. He loved with the wife, though.
Yeah. Same side note. Giannis has said that he wants to work out with Melo to learn the mid-range game, to get better at the mid-range game. That would be crazy. Figure that out. Well, so he has
his mechanics are. It's just he has to change mechanically. His build is just.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's off. But it's weird.
So I didn't know this. His mid-range has improved. He made 39% of his fadeaways last year. I didn't expect that number to be that high.
Now, what's the attempt and what's the attempts? Because if you made 39% out of 100, then I'm like, all right.
He took a lot more last year than he
did. Okay.
Yeah. So
the Warriors' hopes at trading Antetokounmpo get a gut punch. The Warriors, no, I don't see that happening. I don't see the Warriors happening. Who else we got, guys? Who do you guys think that would be an awesome trade fit for? Yeah, I was trying to say Minnesota. I like Minnesota. You throw in some picks. You're probably going to lose Jaden McDaniels. He's going to be a part of it. And if you can throw in a Julius Randle, that frees up you. Now you freed up your cap space to take on Giannis. And you got up your draft picks. So now you still got Naz Reid. You got Anthony Edwards. Now you got Giannis. You see what I'm saying? And you got Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got Rudy at the 5.
That's 3 max players, though. Giannis, Rudy, and Anthony Edwards. Can't pay him.
Is Rudy a max player?
Yeah. You be
Get
in
the fuck out of here. Trade him too.
Yeah.
I'll start Naz Reid.
Okay.
Naz Reid is a valuable starter. I think he's earned a starting. Because if you got Giannis, then I can start Naz Reid because there goes my defense.
Yeah. Here's the question. What's the fit in the scheme of the offense with Giannis and Edwards? Both of those guys like the ball.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Because now Anthony Edwards doesn't have to rely on himself being the offense. Right? I think Anthony Edwards goes to the hero ball a lot because he's like, Jaden McDaniel's not really going to do it. Julius is not really going to do it. Rudy definitely for sure not going to do it. And Mike Conley is like the age of Al Horford. if you give me another option, then that weighs down on you can't trap and double team Anthony Edwards no more on the perimeter. Because now Giannis is going to command that inside. Now you got somebody that's going to command it. So I think they can make it work. And then you still got Mike Conley there. You know, for 1 year, be that as it may, but that's a very good point guard to have in a pick and roll situation when you got an Anthony Edwards and you have a Giannis Antetokounmpo. So I think that's valuable. And everybody can shoot threes in that pick and roll situation. So whoever's sitting in the corner, Naz Reid, he's your 5. So he can roll out. Giannis can take over the paint on the inside. Mike Conley on a kick out. Anthony Edwards on a kick out. Naz Reid in the corner for 3. Boom. There you go. I think you can definitely make that work in Minnesota.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, man, but welcome. You got to this part there, Tony. You got here.
You ready to
Shout
open
out to the Be Ready Sports Podcast. Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right, let's do it. We'll take a couple calls before we get out of here for the night. Giannis's future. What do you think? Should he remain loyal to the Milwaukee soil? I know what most of y'all are going to say, but if he doesn't, where should he go? If you're Milwaukee, do you trade him where he wants to go? Like, what are your thoughts on this whole thing?
I think he's earned that right. No, let me answer this. No, Sean, no, we're not going to do it.
I'm not going to say nothing. No, I'm not going to do that. No.
Okay. Good. Okay. I'm glad we're on the same page. Proceed.
Giannis, we only talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay. All right. Fair. Let's go.
Okay. Anyway,
what's going on, brother?
Bruce, I'm gonna talk to you too, bro. This time. So I see that he said that New York, the Knicks, but man, they're gonna have to. I don't think the Knicks can afford to do it because they gave up a whole boatload money and 5 picks for Mikal Bridges.
Right? Great point.
Yeah, they did.
So that's not gonna work.
At this point, it's gonna go for your depth. That's what Milwaukee would go for.
Yeah,
they would definitely have to go for the depth.
Yeah, and then man, I'll be honest with you, man. I want to see that he can work it out with the Bucks, man. I really do. I mean, I know that he want to stay loyal and everything like that. I did get Miles Turner. And they still got. I think did they trade Brook Lopez? If I'm not mistaken, or he's still there?
Brook Lopez is in L.A.
Clippers.
Oh, he went to the Clippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Yeah. I mean, you really can't see where Giannis can. I don't see where he can really go. You know what I mean? I can't say the Brooklyn Nets. I don't see them being a contender. I mean, even though the East is wide open. Honestly, guys, I don't see no. I would say, they just paid Josh Giddey some money over there in Chicago. So I was thinking about Chicago at first, but nah, I don't see it happening, man. I mean, I would, man. Hey, he needs to just stick it out one more year, man, and just see how it works.
What do you think about this one? I'm trying to hypothesize this one. What if Indiana come calling, and they understand that they just lost Miles Turner because you brought up that I like that. So you trade some picks, and now they got plenty of picks, and you pair him with a Tyrese Halliburton coming back, and Rick Carlisle's genius and his basketball knowledge. Now I think you got a great 1-2 punch in the East.
Yikes.
Yeah, because I can see that working with Pascal still there because right now he's the number 1 guy. But I don't think that Giannis would probably – I don't know if he could, but I can probably see that, happen. But we got to also think about this too, fellas. I mean, this is the reason why I said something about, earlier. I mean, yes, even though we're talking about Giannis, but, man, he didn't put out the first round 3 years.
3 straight years, yeah, that's tough.
Two against Indiana and 1 against this one team, the Miami Heat. So let me talk to you, Transformer. Now, I recall this because I watched that series. Milwaukee was number 1 and Miami was number 8, right?
Which one? Last year?
No. The first time we got put out the first round against, I think it was Miami was number 8.
Miami beat them. Yeah.
Yeah, and because I remember the last that game because I know it was 10 seconds left. It was inbound the ball to Giannis, and Giannis just passed the ball up to give to Drew Holiday. I wonder why did he do that? Because he
can't close. No, he can't close.
He can't close at all, right?
No.
But
he's never the last person you want with the ball in his hands.
Okay. So I can understand why you would say that you would pick Nikola Jokic over him. Yeah, that's right. I can't help it. I'm going to go ahead and say it. So, yeah, I would pick Nikola Jokic over Giannis. So that's why, Bruce.
Okay, save all that the energy for the segment. We're gonna make that a segment Saturday. How about that?
But yeah, that's the reason why, though. You know what I'm saying? He's not a closer, Bruce. Let it go, all right? I understand he worked out with your Honey Glazer and Hakeem Olajuwon. So it's not
Hakeem, your dream. I did it for you. You didn't gotta hit the button.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why he's scared of the moment. He's scared to close the casket. Not like with Colio, who's a better free throw shooter. We're not even gonna get into that.
Okay. We got it, bro. We got it. Save your energy.
I couldn't help it.
Save your energy. Save your energy for the topic. We're gonna have a topic on it. That sound good to you?
So emotional.
I want to eat to that dude, dog. I want to eat to him straight up.
So
bro. I'm
emotional.
It's not about emotional, sir, because you just made a hot
sexuals,
take.
Man.
No,
I'm trying to get him to calm down, and Bruce, you're agitating it on. Jesus, we're partners. Work with me.
No doubt, brother. No doubt.
Yeah, but seriously though, man, I see this. Seriously though, man, I mean, you can't. I honestly don't see him nowhere to go though. I mean, like he needs to play in the East because, like you said, it's wide open, man. He needs to play in the East.
The East is wide open, so I think that if Indiana, because Indiana's going to pull the plug this year. I mean, obviously they don't have Tyrese Halliburton, but even with a Giannis and Pascal and your other guys, you could possibly still make that work to be a contender. You'll definitely be a contender still in the East. And like you just said, the East is wide open. So you pair Giannis with that team right now, and then next year, now you got a future because now Tyrese comes back next year, and he's going to be working with Giannis and the rest of those guys. And like we said, we give kudos to Rick Carlisle for what he's done in his coaching career. So I think they can make that work. Absolutely.
Yeah, because like I get it, you know what I'm saying? He want to stay loyal, but hey, let's keep it real. He made the Milwaukee Bucks relevant when it was back in since Bruce
Mike Reed. No, it was when Michael Reed.
Michael Redd.
I mean,
Michael Redd. I said Michael Reed. Michael Redd, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Michael Redd and Ray Allen, I get that, but like when it's time to, seal the deal and everything, that was back in, Bruce's
day. You're talking championship.
Yeah.
That was before I was born, Edward. Don't be facetious, man.
Oh, okay.
And he spelled it already, so we don't have to have him spell it again. He already got it.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's all I got.
Orlando wouldn't work. Be ready because they just got Bane over there. He's max guy.
And then Bruce, make sure I thought it was Melo who asked about he want to work out with Giannis when it comes to his mid range.
Melo responded to him on his pod on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn after Giannis said that.
Yeah. I can see that because he did improve on his mid range last season. I know he was working on his footwork with Hakeem Olajuwon. So yeah, he's improving, man. Most definitely though. But anyway,
I got one more. I got one more, guys. I got one more. Hear me out. Just hear me. Hear me out. What if I come to Milwaukee? I go to Milwaukee and I get on the phone and I say, hey, I got a potential top 5 player. I got some picks. We just want Giannis and maybe a second rounder. But I can send you Joel Embiid, 4 picks for Giannis to go along with Tyrese Maxey. Would you be considering it if you're Milwaukee? If I can get the picks and I can get Giannis, and I can get Embiid, even though he's been unhealthy. But obviously that ship has sailed in Philadelphia. You get him in Milwaukee, new place, new scenery, and you can start again. Your goal will be the picks for sure. But now you can match the salary. The salary is going to match, so you're not worried about that, and you get the picks. But Philly gets Tyrese Maxey and Giannis to now build off of. What do you guys think about that?
Well,
because Milwaukee might not have a lot of options.
Well, who's playing the 5 then? I know Giannis just plays the 4. Is Andre Drummond still there?
I think Drummond is still there.
Like a penguin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if not, you can go small. I mean, it's not a lot of bigs in the East.
No, it's not. You know what I mean? It's a position. I mean, yeah, because Giannis don't have to be scared to close the casket when it's time, especially when he run away from the free throw line. Sound like that guy in Denver. But yeah, that works. That can work. Yeah, I agree with that transfer. Yeah, that can see that work. What about you, Bruce?
Oh, Bruce?
I said Bruce.
You there?
Brucey?
No, nothing.
Nothing, Cap? A lot?
No.
None?
All right.
Oh, okay.
No, nothing on that.
Nah,
You're not picking up the phone?
I got nothing.
No, I'm talking about the trade, Philly. You picking up the phone if you're Milwaukee?
No.
Okay. I just thought about it. I'm just looking at the East because I'm trying to keep him in the East. I'm trying to see who will pick up the phone.
You get rid of somebody who's saying that they're not playing back to back no more. They tummy ache, always hurting. I mean, hey.
But your main goal would be the picks. That'll be your main goal. It'll be the picks.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Picks in basketball aren't like picks in football, so I don't value them like that, you know? Picks in basketball is so different. I don't think they hold the same weight.
Okay. But you also get Embiid. So
yeah,
it was just a hypothetical. I'm just thinking. I'm brainstorming.
No, I don't see it.
I absolutely like that pick. I like it. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Get back to Doc Rivers and reunite. But all right, fellas, that's all I got. But great show y'all had tonight. Bruce, man, look, bro, you need to stop inhaling that paint, boy. You something wrong with you. But all right, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Y'all be it, man.
All right, man. Water.
You be you.
All right, water. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, we got some serious issues, man.
All right, guys, we'll take one more. Give you guys a minute. We'll take one more, and we're going to call it a night. Great show, guys. Great show. I said that, Tony, but Bruce didn't want to hear that one. He says, "Oh, we got enough. We got Luka." Yeah. I would definitely send Bron and AR-15 for Giannis Antetokounmpo to go along with Luka Doncic. Without a hesitation. I would hit that damn send button so damn fast. My decision will be a 3.0, and it'll come quick. Gonna sit down. My decision has been I decided to trade LeBron James and AR-15 to the Milwaukee Bucks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Mic drop.
Y'all Laker fans swear that every player should play purple and gold, man. This is ridiculous.
Every team is going to say something to get about getting the best player. It's not our fault that we are accustomed to getting them. See, a lot of people talk. They make, hypotheticals like, oh, man, what if we can get yada, 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 yada. We normally do. Am I wrong? We normally do. Shaq, AD, Luka, Kareem, not Kareem, Wilt Chamberlain, like, what do you want? We got Magic. We can draft pretty well. We know how to draft superstars. We got LeBron. That's another one. What do you want? What do you want from me? What more do you want from me? It's not our fault. We spoiled, bro.
We get our guys through the draft. We do it that way.
Oh, bravo. That's why you win every 15 years.
Still got more than y'all. Shut up.
Yeah, because Bill Russell was playing against the Plumbers back in the freaking 60s.
I don't care nothing about that. We still got more than y'all. Yeah.
That gap has closing, sir.
With a handful of rings.
You know what I mean? But y'all had like a 10-1 lead, and now it's like, oh damn, you have only one championship above. Oh damn, they closing in on us.
What that mean?
Who's not?
Still ahead of y'all.
Because y'all get nervous. It's like
ain't nobody nervous, man.
In the next 10 years, we might not be the most winningest franchise no more. Huh?
Ain't gonna happen, Captain.
Huh? Man, let Luka go for a back-to-back. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble.
Ain't gonna happen, Captain.
But no, I know the Bucks would be stupid, dumb, and deaf if they were to trade Bron and AR-15 for Giannis. That would be stupid. That would be a dumb trade. I'm firing the owner for that one. You can't fire yourself, but Somebody got to go. Everybody who made that decision, they just got to go.
For sure.
You don't trade Giannis for a 41-year-old and AR-15 who has shown he can do nothing in the playoffs like he does in the regular season. Yeah.
Agreed. All right. Well, looks like we're not going to get any more calls on this, man. So let's go ahead and we'll wrap it up, man. Appreciate everybody who called in tonight. Appreciate everybody who showed love in the chat. Thank you for your involvement. Thank you for your engagement. Definitely appreciate all of that. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Appreciate all y'all. And we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
1 and a 2. Peace.